All right, so this is now episode 2 of Scale of War, Siege of Bordrin's Watch. Tonight we've got Rob bringing his new PCs, and Don last time played the role of 2 NPCs, but also made a new PC for tonight. So let's first have the new guys kind of introduce who they're playing tonight, and then at the end we can have Gary and Rich also share their PCs since Rob wasn't here last time. So, Rob, I'll have you go first.
Sure. So, Luca, you guys have seen before, but not in this campaign. Luca is a Githrazai, so the more peaceful version of the Gith race. He has what he likes to describe as a solar beam laser powered guitar. He is a bard of creation, and so his bardic inspirations do a little bit more than what a normal bardic inspiration would do, and we'll play that out when it's when he casts that on you guys. From a background perspective, he is he's from a group of Gith that were fed up with the constant battles between their Githyanki cousins. So they settled on a small island in Limbo, and pretty prosperous. It was kind of an idyllic sort of paradise kind of situation. And there was a bit of a Githyanki versus Illithid war, Mind Flayer war that happened up above the planet, and the shrapnel, the ships that were crashing down on top of the sort of Limbo planet. I guess it's not really a planet; it's really more of an island in Limbo. Came down and sort of crushed their island, and so they had to take to space. And this is where he ended up. He sort of made it to the Rock of Brawl in realm space, and then from there caught a ship down to here, and this is where he is. This is his deal.
And that is good from a canon perspective. Like I said before, like this is like 3 months after the events of our Light of Xeraxis session, where Toril all of Toril finally realized that there is a realm space and flying ships and all that shit. So that ties in perfectly. So I don't know if you did it on purpose
this is why I allowed him sort of realm spaces, because I knew that this was post the space campaign that we did.
Right. Okay. All right.
Character number 2, her name is Brisa. Brisa is actually an Air Genasi, if you want to sort of be specific about her race. She speaks in she speaks in whispers, but she's not so much a low talker, because somehow while she speaks, her voice makes it to you no problem. You can tell she's soft-spoken, but it's not difficult to hear her. She was born in nomadic tribe, and she grew up sort of in the ever-changing landscapes of the elemental plane of air, honing her sort of abilities to manipulate wind currents, etc., etc., etc. And she kind of wanted to be a bit of a nomad like her people were, so she felt the call to explore the material plane. She ventured originally onto the Sword Coast into Luskan. She spent some time there, sort of learning how to do some inventions and harness some magic and things like that. She didn't like the big city in any way, shape, or form, so she decided to head east, and that's sort of what brings her into the Cold Lands. Specifically, she was on her way to the monastery of the Sundered Chain, where she heard that there was a bit of a call to arms having from the dwarves there, and then she came to find it in the condition that it's currently in. One of the other so she's got a couple of defining factors. She is a little bit blue tinged as opposed to sort of human pink. She's got some bluish purple hair. She's got a bluish tint to her skin. She stands about 5'2" tall, and she wears a belt, and her belt buckle looks like a black bear. Has an image of a black bear on it, and constantly perched or just hovering above her shoulder, it doesn't leave her side, is what looks to be a spectral hummingbird. and that hummingbird's name is Sky. And she talks to that hummingbird, and the hummingbird talks back to her from time to time.
And on that note, I'm kicking myself because I can't remember. Did we ever create a little token for Sky?
We didn't, but Sky's not a character.
Okay.
Sky doesn't, she's not a familiar. She can talk to her and give her some advice, but she doesn't leave her side.
Okay.
So she can't send her in to scout or to do any of those kinds of things. It's not that kind of thing.
Okay.
It's just
Anything
a
else out of
companion.
Brisa?
It's a non-battle companion that she can talk to for advice. That's it.
Right. Okay.
But what you didn't give me, Brian, is the other token. But we can talk about that if that happens.
Oh, shit. I think I know what you're talking about. Okay. Okay. Don, go ahead and introduce your new character.
Okay, our Thurl is the high elf wizard. He was studying in a nearby university or big city, wherever he was trying to get some information, just still trying to learn. He is heard the call to arms, and so he decided that he might be able to gain some knowledge out of it and learn some new things, especially in this area where he assumes not as many wizards. There won't be as many wizards. So he joined the call to arms, and he's here to fight. That's all I got.
Okay. All right. So on that vein, so in the previous session, these guys all traveled to the town of Overlook. That's like the dwarven city, kind of at the foothills of where this pass is. It goes up to Bordrin's Watch, and that's when the Council of Elders kind of called upon some adventurers. So there's your party, and there's two other parties that were sent into these newly created tunnels or mines that are under the mountain that were formed during the Light of Xeraxis campaign. Little crystalline vines that went into the earth. It was basically trying to feed on the planet itself. When the party in realm space destroyed the sun, the Light of Xeraxis, these crystalline vines kind of like deteriorated or vanished into like dust, but it left behind the tunnels and caverns. Most of them collapsed, but based upon the frequent sightings of orcs and stuff in this area, the Council of Elders and Overlook believe that that is now how the orcs are getting through or past or around Bordrin's Watch, this big giant wall that goes from mountainside to mountainside through the pass. So they've sent these three groups off to three different locations to see if they can locate where this breach or this tunnel might be, where the orcs are coming through, and figure out a way to basically collapse them or do whatever they need to prevent more orcs from coming through. So this group has now been sent to the monastery of the Southern Chain. There have been orc sightings around that area. Underneath the monastery are tunnels that lead to the mines of Tethkul. A lot of the miners will actually use the temple itself to kind of gain entrance into the tunnels, and they want this group to make sure that there's no sections underneath the monastery that have been breached by these tunnels. Okay. All right. So quickly, let's get Gary and Rich to kind of introduce their characters. I think, Rob, you played with both of them before, but let's give them their 5 minutes to shine as well. So Gary, go ahead and introduce your character.
My name's Jovi. I'm a half-elf barbarian. My father was a worthless human. My ma was a gorgeous elf. My ma often said that I'm not the brightest star in the sky, but I got the heart of gold, even if I struggled with expressing my emotions. I'm a real legend in the lodge that I joined as a child, as a young man, to go out and experience the world. My life is kind of off the hook. Some people open a can of whoop ass. I open a can of whoop ass, but then I go open a can of worms and go fishing. I don't. It's not even the sport of fishing. I just like to eat the fish. I live by a motto. It's give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and I'll beat him to death and steal his catch. I got all your backs. Just got to watch. I tend to have the attention span of an 8-year-old on a Mars bar. And focusing can be hard sometimes if the squirrels are shiny objects, but I'll do my best to have your back. And that's Chovy.
I think you've added a little bit extra flavor in that since last time. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Rich, go and introduce your character if you would.
Slaughter Wolf Hide. I'm not used to hanging out with. I was told, more assigned to get out and meet people by my mentor who saved my life. I owe him my life. Never turn him down in anything he has of me. While I'm here, I'll do my best to make sure we're all safe. I specialize in hunting in the darkness, ambushing. Dark is my comfort. It's my blanket. You may notice I don't carry a shiny little sword and dagger like some rangers do, or even a bow. But I prefer my two-hander. I get in close. I do a lot of damage, and then I fade into the shadows. And on the occasion that I need to, I've got the crossbow. But if I'm quiet, it's just because I'm not used to people. I'm used to forest and caves and dungeons. Not really dungeons, but we're the Underdark, going and hunting darkies. But I like a good drink, and I'm looking forward to traveling with all of you. I think.
And if you don't mind, Rich, if I add to that, Slaughter seems to have this penchant for becoming a pincushion. He likes to run in first.
When you're the first one going in and you're the largest target on the battlefield, people tend to pick on you. But I think I showed my mettle last time that I can take my licks and keep on ticking. So the goal is to get hit less often, and that's advice I'd like to pass on to all of you. Don't get hit by arrows; they hurt a lot.
Alrighty then. Okay. Any questions for anybody? Everybody's clear on what I guess technically everybody can or can't do. And you want to move forward.
Slaughter's an orc, half orc.
Half orc. Looks more like an orc than anything else.
Yes.
That actually, they tried to use that to their advantage in the last session, which I'll give a short little recap of that one, mainly for you, Rob. Yeah, he looks more like an orc than he does anything else.
All right.
Okay. All right. Now the questions, I'll redo the recap real quick. Last session, the party traveled to the monastery of the Sundered Chain. Upon arrival, they noticed 3 small plumes of smoke rising from behind the walls of the monastery. They eventually discovered a small troop of orcs were camped out just inside the walls. They battled those orcs and made their way inside the walls. Chovy uses rune scars, cast cure wounds twice. I don't know why I put that, probably just to keep track of what I found. You guys found drag marks into the main building inside the walls. Slaughter busted his way in through the front door. Floor of the interior was covered in blood from dead dwarves while a group of orcs attacked. Here we go. This is a good theme. Several arrows and crossbows slammed into Slaughter, but he continued dashing towards the center of the room. Chovy uses last rune scars to heal Slaughter. Slaughter casts a fog cloud, take advantage of the blind sight, and use that to his advantage. Orc chieftain charged in, and Slaughter eventually dropped. Rich fell asleep, but only temporarily, as if inspired by a card. The battle eventually ended with the heroes victorious. I think it was actually Bruford that did the last killing blow in the last orc. Among the carnage in the room, at least 8 dwarves were strewn about in pools of blood. Some of them appeared to have been gutted, with many of their entrails still hanging from the central altar to Moradin. You guys also fought. There was a orc, like shaman / witch, that cast a few spells. She was the one that was originally chanting, doing something over the altar, obviously desecrating it in some way or fashion. You guys discovered the altar in the center of the room was partially slid to one side. Underneath the altar was a passageway with a spiral staircase heading down into darkness. It was obvious that this was how the orcs gained access here. Somewhere down below, there must have been a breach. So anything I missed for those that were there in the last session? If not, I will change the map to show you where we left off in the last session. Okay, and we'll do a shift click to the center where the altar is. You may or may not need to zoom in or out. It's a decent sized map. But basically where that W is.
I don't have a character on this. I don't have a character on this map, Brian, so I don't know. I can't see anything, and I don't know where to drop.
Where I'm pinging, you can drop your character right there if you want. Okay, and I'll have you take the place of Sylvester since he's not here tonight. Okay. So feel free to kind of get your bearings if you would, Rob. I think Don, your character's probably on here as well. Is that correct?
Yeah, almost.
It's on there now.
Where'd you put him? Ping.
Uh,
Oh, I see him now. Put him over here where Almo and Broofer is, since that's where your 2 NPCs were used last time. I guess technically you can up moving over there when you're done, but for now, let's put him right there. All right, so up to you guys. What do you want to do next? There has not been a long rest. There hasn't been a short rest. You guys have just defeated the orcs and discovered this passageway, spiral staircase heading down in the center underneath this altar.
okay, we rescued a bunch of people, right? Were we going to escort those people
No.
back, or?
There is no rescuing here. These are all dead dwarves.
I'm sorry, you're right. I was thinking of that other game.
Yep.
So
Yep.
Chovy's gonna walk over and, hey, Slaughter, how you feeling? How you doing health wise?
It stings a little, but
Stinks a little.
I'm not coming to date.
Yeah, I think everybody, don't want to speak out of turn here, but I think everybody pretty much healed themselves through Slaughter's healing spirit.
Yeah.
Rich, I can't see your character's health. How bad off are you?
Oh, hang on. I'm sorry.
No, that's not him. That's me.
I can't see any character's health except for my 2 characters.
Yeah, that's by design.
Health wise, I'm down 1 point. I had the healing spirit spell up, so everyone.
Oh, so you're almost back to full.
Everyone should be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we wrote all that at the end of the last session for the 6 minutes that was remaining on it.
Luca, being a bard, has cure wounds, just
Good.
so you all know.
Cool. Okay. Well, I guess we gotta head down there, guys, and see if we can find the breach.
Yeah, agreed.
Unless
It's,
somebody has spell of the comet they can send down ahead of us.
Spell of the comment. I'm not familiar with that.
It blows up about 5 miles square.
Oh,
So you've heard.
Destroys everything.
interesting. Well,
That's what I read as a kid.
I'll go down first and scout.
And I'll be right behind you.
All right.
All right, so if you guys are going down, just give me like a general marching order with Slaughter in the front. And since this is a spiral staircase, other direction. The spiral staircase goes down in a clockwise direction.
Okay.
So if Slaughter's in front, next guy would be right here behind him. Yep. And then one right here. And one right here. Are you guys going like single file, like one right behind the other, or someone going down ahead first, or?
Well, I wanted to get at least 10 feet, 15 feet in front of everybody. That way I can take advantage of being basically invisible.
Agreed.
as a Gloomstalker without having to cast invisibility.
Okay, so you're 15 feet in front of everybody else.
Yeah.
The remaining 4, are you guys all back to back, or are you spread out more than that as well?
I think we should be pretty close to each other. I think, anyways.
Yep.
Risa's probably going to sit back 5 feet from whoever's at the back, so there'll be a space between her and whoever is in front of her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Slaughter, since you're going first, are you going down at a stealthy pace? Are you going down at a normal pace?
Stealthy
What's your intent
pace.
here?
Especially on a spiral staircase, he's not going to go charging down. So
You want to sit on the railing and just wee
Well,
all the way
hey, I
down?
didn't know that was an option now. Whoa. Hey, especially if it's all knobbly. No, I mean, sorry, wait. No, I'm gonna make sure I got the distance in front of the group, and then didn't go stealthily, quietly plodding
Okay.
Oh,
stair by stair.
Chovi's gonna stealth move too. Just might as well reduce the amount of noise we're making as much as we can.
Nobody here has dark vision more than 60 feet, right?
I do.
How far can you see?
Well, it's because standard dark vision. My race has it, so I get it. I want to say it's an extra 60.
Oh
Hold on.
shit!
Yeah, it's not
That
double, but
Gloomstalker
it's
thing.
like, yeah, it's that Gloomstalker thing.
I think it's not at 30 feet, if I recall.
Extra 30, yeah. So it's an extra 30 on top of the 60, so I get 90.
All right. So at the
Umbral-
top of the
Umbral
stairs,
Strike.
before you go in, you can't see the bottom of the stairs.
That's fine.
Okay. But after you get about 10 feet down, you can see the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
So how close are you wanting to get to the bottom of the stairs?
I'll get
Still got to make me a
to-
stealth check. But I'm just trying to figure out,
I'm going to go
mechanically.
all the way down. I'm not going to step onto the floor off of the last stair. I'll stop there briefly to get my bearings and see what direction everything, what the layout is.
So you want to see into the room?
So I'm basically going down as far. I mean, if I can see the bottom of the stairs, I'll go down the stairs all the way to the bottom and then look into the room. Or as soon as I can start seeing into the room, I'll do that. I'm basically being cautious. I'm not like wanting to
Okay.
jump out and say,
Hey, you answered the
"Surprise."
question. You're going down where you can see in the room. I don't know if you're going to stay
Yes.
up or not. All right.
Yes.
So moving at a stealthy pace, unless you have something special, I'll say it's going to take you 3 turns to make it down 100 feet of stair at a stealthy pace, which means I need 3 stealth checks from you.
Got it. And where is my stealth +4? Normal public.
Chovy, you
Oh,
watch
wow.
as Slaughter goes down the first 15 feet and clunk, clunk, clunk,
Why did that roll at disadvantage? That's weird.
because you're wearing heavy armor, evidently.
Honestly, I don't know what I'm wearing. I'm gonna have to. It was a bear armor of some sort, if I remember correctly. Hang on.
All I know is it makes him he has to sit when he pees.
Spirit armor of the bear. No, it's light hide or breastplate. Oh wait, well, this doesn't say what it is. Interesting.
Must be breastplate then. A
Must
breastplate's
be.
medium.
Yeah, it's not heavy.
Does breastplate give you disadvantage? I gotta look. Sorry, guys.
Caltrops, healing spirit, healing potion. I don't even. Hold on. Javelin, caltrops, heavy crossbow. Oh, there's no, scale mail. Why do I have scale mail here? But all right, hang on.
Well, breastplate's only AC of 14. What is your AC right now?
15. So I must be wearing a scale mail. Okay, I'm still wearing the scale mail. For some
Okay.
reason, I'm not wearing that bear armor.
Well, what's check marked on your thing?
Scale mail.
Yeah.
I don't even have that bear armor listed in my item list. So it must have been something we picked up last session. I just haven't put it on.
No, there was no treasure like that in the last session.
Okay, I don't know where it came from then. I noticed it when I was going through my spread character sheet this past week.
Okay. I mean, I'm
Spirit
just
armor of
speaking
the
out loud. I
bearer.
imagine that's why you kept scale because it's better AC than breastplate. So that's why you had disadvantage.
No.
All right. So Chovy, don't roll any more Slaughter. So as Slaughter's going down, you hear him making a racket. Are you going to continue with that 10-foot pacing or spacing behind him, or do you want to increase that because of his stealthiness?
I think we're going to increase that by let's make it about 20 feet.
20 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you don't need to do a stealth check yet, but now Slaughter, you give me another stealth check for the next third of the distance. Okay, that's better that time. And then Chovy, I need you and everyone behind you to give me a stealth check.
I don't know why it had that advantageous.
So, Brian,
So
both of my
just
characters.
ripped apart. That's why I'm not stealthy.
What were you going to say, Rob?
Well, neither of my characters are touching the ground.
Oh, they both have some way of floating?
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Give me a stealth check with advantage in that regard.
Hey, Brian.
Yep.
Arthurial is floating as well.
What's he got that lets him float?
He's got the flying broom.
Ooh. Okay, you still get an advantage. It's going to be a tight fit going down the spiral staircase with a broom. But regardless, you rolled 21, so you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you guys head down. So Chovy gives it a little more space after he hears Slaughter clunk, 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 and then Chovy does the exact same thing. It's a little bit worse, maybe.
No,
Watch out for that stair. It makes a
Chovy
lot of
went
noise.
clunk, clunk. Sorry.
All right, is anyone changing their spacing based upon all this? Or are you guys still good?
I'm still good.
Okay. All right, Chovy, your last one. You're going to go down and peek into the section. Is that correct?
You mean Slaughter? Slaughter's up front.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Slaughter.
was doing-
Sorry. Yep.
Yeah, peek
Okay.
into the next section, see what I
Right.
see.
Give me one more stealth check with disadvantage. Hold, please.
14.
Roll for initiative.
Okay. Chovy, I need you to do the same thing.
With advantage?
No.
Oh, yeah. Didn't need it.
Okay. And the rest down the line.
Nobody can see me.
If you're floating, you get advantage on your stealth check. The other three. Should be one more, correct? There it is.
Yeah, it just takes a second for me to switch character names.
Yep, I get it. Okay. All right. So Slaughter, as you peek around the corner, not quite to the bottom, but you're like kind of leaning over, looking in there. Give me a perception roll.
All right. Man, I am rolling for shit tonight.
Okay.
That's
So
with a
with
+7.
with an 11, you can see there's a pretty good size hall. Everything pretty much to the north. That's where the staircase ends up facing north. You have no idea if there's anything behind the staircase. All you see is what's north of you. Pretty large hall. You can make out a couple of large columns, probably like holding the roof up. And I can't. You have dark vision of 90 feet. Okay, let me a second. Let me check this map. Hold, please. While I switch and do some measuring to see what you can or can't see. Okay, so 90 feet. Yeah, okay, so 90 feet, you can see quite a bit. There's a light source coming from somewhere to the east and the west, but you can't actually see its source, but it's shining, through a good 50, 60 feet into the hallway. From your vantage point, you can see there's some kind of a large stone structure, roughly 60 feet out, kind of the center of the hallway. And on each side of it are these large 10-foot diameter columns holding up the ceiling. On the east and western walls, there are stairs that lead up into open doorways. This vantage point, you can see several more things with an 11. You can see several, 1, 2, 3. I'll say you can see 4 figures. Can't make out, what they are, if they're dwarves, if they're orcs, if they're, what else have you guys fought? Just orcs and dwarves, right? Well, I haven't fought dwarves, but that's all you've seen. See 4 figures. It's kind of standing out in various spots within the hallway itself. What do you want to do with that information?
I'm gonna wait and hey guys, there's 4 figures ahead. Can't quite make out what they are. They're a little too far out of range. I'm gonna suggest we keep moving in that direction.
If we get close and they look orcish, why don't you approach them like their new commanding officer?
Yeah, blade first.
Get them so unsuspecting, and then I'll throw some herring at them.
Herring.
Yeah,
Not the red one.
They're really old and bad,
Yeah,
so
definitely not the red herring.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
it'll throw them
well,
off
we're all
kill 'em.
splashed with blood from the last battle, so that I think I can play with that. All right, cool. All right, so head off and
help our way up as best we can.
make my way towards those 4 figures until I can get a better idea what they are.
Okay, so you're exiting the staircase, correct?
Yes. Correct.
Okay. Give me a wisdom check, DC 8.
Wisdom check.
Yes.
Why am I worried? Oh,
Okay. You're pretty sure if you step out from the staircase, you're going to be in the light, and whatever is down there is going to see you. Again, I didn't say it's orcs, I didn't say it's dwarves, but you're going to be obviously visible. There is no stealthing once you exit the stairwell.
Very wise of you to know that.
yeah. You had mentioned that there were light source, but I thought maybe it'd still be shadowed. All right. Okay. How far approximately range wise from these figures to where I am right now?
And when you exit the staircase, it's only enough for one person. Like you can't go two by two out 2 at a time. Distance from the opening to the first one, kind of to the left side of the hall, about 30 feet.
Okay.
The others are between 40 and 50 feet away. You guesstimate.
Okay. Okay. So it's only 30 feet. It's well within my movement. So going on, I'm gonna basically say I'm gonna head towards them as if I am one of them coming down to update them on what's going on upstairs. And if they draw weapons or take an aggressive stance, then I will do my Gloomstalker thing and go into ambush mode.
Yeah, so you're going to try to pose as one of them, basically, right?
That's
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to pull off deception first.
Okay. How are you going to try to do that? What are you doing to make yourself appear like one of them?
I'm gonna act like an orc.
Well, you are an orc.
And
I mean, like,
exactly. I got my blade out. It's dripping with blood. I'm covered with blood. I'm gonna look pissed off, and I'm just gonna walk straight at them.
okay. So you're not saying anything.
Not until they get addressed.
Okay. And what's the folks behind him doing? Have you explained his plan to them? Whispered it to them?
Yes.
Okay. So here's what I want you to do. Give me a performance check with advantage because you are more orc than anything else.
With advantage. Let's just say performance isn't my gig, but I'm just hoping we can pull this off. Oh, nope. I am rolling for shit. So
Okay.
I'm like Poindexter coming at him. Hi guys, how you doing?
So we're walking in single file like the sand people do, so they only see one of us.
I'll say to role play that 0 or that 2 you rolled, you start speaking in common, forgetting the fact that most of these guys are orcs. You see several heads turn towards you, and scream, "Who is that?" And now we can roll initiative.
All right.
So hold on, I gotta move to the new map first. So bear with me for a second. And then I gotta drop your tokens to represent a little bit of theater of the mind here. I'll do a shift click. Your Slaughter, you're the only one on the map right now. So 1 second, we do a shift click to kind of hopefully I've got this set up right where you can see what you see. And then I'll slowly start dropping everybody else. Okay, Chovy, you're 10 feet behind him, right? So technically, I'm not going to drop you in here yet because you don't see anything. You're still at the top of the stairs. So let's run the turn order. Roll initiative.
I can't roll initiative because I don't got a token.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Let me do this then. 1 second. I can fix this. Okay, so Chovy is next. I'm going to put
So I
you
get a
outside of the room.
+1 to my initiative. It's not advantage.
And Luca,
So when I
And
roll, I don't know if it's going to add it. So let me check. Get
Risa.
it. Initiative.
Rob, you didn't answer my question. Does Brisa have a billowing
is-
cloak?
It's actually 15.
She does not.
Arderwell, as you turn around to kind of look for Brisa, she's gone. You don't see her.
Hey Brian, with
Yep.
with the Dread Ambusher, I get a +1 to initiative rolls. So that 14 is actually a 15.
Okay.
I got to figure out how to create a button for that.
Yeah, shoot me a direct message in Discord as a reminder. If you don't get it fixed, I'll look for it between now and next session.
Cool, thanks.
Okay, is everybody in?
Yep.
Okay, sort descending.
I don't see names for
For the bad guys?
for Don's character or for Slaughter.
I don't see him either. Slaughter rolled again, initiative, and then tell me what the number should be. They click on your token.
Yeah, I did. Let me try that again. Initiative. Oh, yuck. So it's a 7 now instead of a 15.
I'll take whatever your first roll was. Where was it?
Oh, all right.
A 15?
15.
Okay.
Mine was
Yeah,
an
you-
18.
I'll make sure you guys aren't pulling a rand on me and just saying numbers. Hey, type
Numbers.
in.
I rolled numbers.
I rolled a 74.
I still need you in the turn order, Don. So roll initiative again. Click on your
No,
token.
He's in there now
I
on
am
my
in there.
screen. At the very,
Yeah.
very bottom.
Oh, okay. Sorry. And that number should be what? 18?
18. Yep.
All right, let me resort this now. All right. Slaughter, I'll let you have a free action to say something up the stairs if you want. Or you can remain quiet.
Watch that one, boys. Slaughter time. And I'm going to. Oh,
Well,
I'm
you
not
can't
saying
move.
anything. That's it. Right. So
Free
that's
action
right.
just to say something. All right,
That's
so
what I do.
Chovy, you hear Slaughter say that and you're 10 feet further up the stairs.
Hey, I'm gonna move down to the bottom. And how far in is this Slaughter?
10 feet to reach the bottom. That's going to be, you got to move through his space. So it's 10 feet to move through him. So let me drop you in behind him.
10. So 20 to get ahead of him? Or get
10
beyond
feet
him?
to there. 20 feet to get beyond him.
20. And I've got 40. So I'm going to go 30 and 40 to here. And I'm going to rage. And throw a javelin at this monkey.
Okay, let's see it.
Schwack!
19 definitely hits. That rage is only for melee attacks, so 4 points for the javelin.
No, I threw it harder because I was raging.
I get that, but raging damage is only for melee attacks.
Oh, bullshit. Okay.
Not like it says it right in the description or anything.
Shh, I was hoping you didn't notice.
No, I added that since last session. I think you actually threw a javelin and I gave you rage damage. Like, damn it, I didn't know to remind myself that it doesn't work that way.
Okay, that's all I did. And that's it for the Chove.
Okay. All right.
Free action, he's going to just rip a nasty fart so they don't even come near him.
Including your friends?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Next up, these guys. Okay, you hear all of them shouting, intruders, intruders, raise the alarm. Technically, they're saying that in Orc, so I guess Slaughter's probably the only one that understands that. 1, 2,
Hero understands.
4, 5. How far does you want to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's start bringing up character sheets. Okay, so Chovy and Slaughter, you see a larger than normal orc of some kind come running out of the darkness. I think you do see this one right here where I'm pinging, right? Both Slaughter and Chovy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And he has a spear in his hand, and he is going to throw it at Chovy.
Chovy's going to duck. And it's going to hit him. Barely.
He ducks, hits you right in the keister.
It hits you right in the duck.
Okay, he'll stay there. I don't know if you guys can see this other one. Oops, sorry, it goes right here first. Slaughter might be able to see that one. You see this one here, Slaughter? I'm not going to ping because I don't want to give it away if you can't see him.
One to the right of the other one that just showed up.
Yeah.
Yep, I see him.
10,
No, I don't.
15, 20, 25, 30. And he is also going to throw a spear at you, Chovy. So another spear at your face. Oh, look how shitty that was.
Chovy flips him the bird.
Okay.
And he looks and goes, I don't know what that gesture means.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Joe, you can probably see another one that's running up this direction.
Let me guess.
He is going to dash, take a little bit more movement speed, and get to right there. Actually, you know what? He's going to dash to right here instead. Okay. He is wielding not a spear. He has a longsword in his hand. Okay, that's all of them. Artie, you have 2 people in front of you, Luca and then Slaughter at the bottom of the stairs.
How tall is the stairway?
See, so Chovy was 10 feet behind. Everyone else was right behind them. So you got 10 feet to go through Luca's space, and then 10 feet more, and then another 10 feet to go through.
Floating.
How-
So he's wondering.
How tall is the staircase?
Say
Oh,
what
I see
you
what
want
you're
to
saying.
say.
So here's what I do. I'll say every other difficult terrain is only going to count as difficult terrain. That makes sense? So you can either move
Okay.
through Luca difficult terrain or Slaughter, one or the other.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I've got 50 feet of movement because of the my broom.
So I will move you to where it's equivalent of 30 feet right in front of Slaughter.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, well,
That's 30 feet to right there where I put you on the map.
okay. Okay.
Now,
And
whether you want
then-
to stay behind Slaughter, you can, but then no one else behind you is going to be able to see. They can't stop behind you and still see inside. That makes sense?
Yep. Okay. Yeah, and then I've still got 20 more feet of movement. So yeah, I'll come in and well, let's just do it. And I'm gonna center that on there. Them. Oh.
Okay, so it's 30 feet to right there, is what I said, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're doing a fireball on these guys. I didn't see you ping, so I was making sure.
Yep.
Okay. So deck saves all around. Come on, my dexterous enemies. 1, 2, 3. And then the other guy, they don't have their character sheets up yet because it's not their turn. Okay, so the first one in front succeeded. The other 3 failed, so that is, holy shit, 32 on a fail. Half of that is 16. Holy shit. Okay. 2 of those 3 big guys are looking like you don't really understand how they're standing. They are barely standing. The last guy also failed. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be dead. Yeah, that last guy standing behind them just drops to the ground, still smoldering. Okay.
All right.
Anything else you'd like to kill? Your first turn?
I'm gonna come over this way to make sure I'm out of the way of everyone. And
Oh, you're saying you're on your broom. That's why you got the extra movement. Okay.
yes.
Okay. So keep in mind, if you're on that broom, it requires one hand to be on that broom while you're doing it. So if you have something that requires 2 hands, you can't do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, they go 2 hands free in Hogwarts when they're playing Quidditch.
We are not playing Harry Potter. Okay.
Just
All right.
looking for some reality here.
Okay. And that's it.
Is it arterial? How you say it?
Arterial.
Arterial. Okay. I'll probably butcher it a few more times before I get it right. But
That's
Just
okay.
go with Archie. Archie's good.
okay.
Yeah,
Slaughter.
Artie's good too. Yeah.
Slaughter.
All right.
Slaughter.
And charge. All right. Playing myself there. And starting on the right side. As part of my movement, I get an extra attack, so I can have 3 attacks this round. It's part of the dreaded brochure. So I get a +10 with the additional attack, and if the second attack hits, it's an additional D8 of damage. So the first attack with, I'm assuming I just click on Greatsword and it adds the other global attack modifier. So we'll check that for my Great Weapon Master. We'll try that.
Click on the one. Click on the one you're attacking. The 2 to the north are the ones that are taking the most damage.
This one.
Yeah, the one to the right is the one that still looks better than the other 2.
Okay. Well, I'm directing.
Okay.
First attack. So again, I'm clicking on the Greatsword. Hopefully, it's going to add in the modifier -5 in the damage. So we'll see what happens.
Okay, so that's an 11 to hit if I'm reading that right. Correct?
Greatsword 11.
Okay, 11 misses.
Okay. Second attack.
It's a 9. That one hit, that misses as well.
Well, this is not working out as I expected. So last attack.
You have 3 attacks?
Yeah, I get 2 because I'm a ranger level 5, and I get a third because of the on this round because of my ambusher, dread ambusher.
Holy shit. Okay. So that one is a 15. And there you go. Now you hit. So that's 22 damage.
Yes.
All right. Well, you just cleave that guy in half.
Oh, he's dead?
Oh,
Hey, they all took fireballs to the face.
Awesome. I wasn't sure how much hit points I had. So
Okay.
because he died, I get another attack.
Okay. And also because you hit them, each of the other guys next to him have this.
Counter-strike. Okay.
So you'll get your extra whatever, but so do they as well. So
All
this
right,
is a reaction to that guy taking damage.
I'm gonna
So
attack this guy here.
wow.
He's next. You know what? I'm not gonna do the attack modifier because their AC is too high. Need to be able to hit them. So do that. So yeah, 13. That's gonna miss.
Yep.
All
So
right.
I think that 16 attack of theirs does hit you. So
Yeah.
that was the
16
guy
hits.
just to the north of you. Hit you for
So
6 slashing.
6 points. Got it.
Okay. Anything else out of slaughter?
Movement, attack, and bonus action. No, that is it.
Okay.
And of course, I'm letting out my guttural savage war cry. Rah!
And you hear several of the orcs and orcas saying, "Traitor, traitor, kill him first."
Bring it on.
Okay. Luca, you are 20 feet to the bottom of the stairs. Let me go ahead and move you to there.
Yes, please.
Okay. So 20 feet will put you right there. So now you should have full visibility of the scene.
And I do. And so who's looking damaged?
Uh, give me a perception roll because you just now appeared. Didn't see anything get hit.
Give yourself a perception roll. Oh, wait. Was I not muted when I said that?
What? Did you say something?
What's up? Focus roll.
You can't tell who's been hit, but you do see Slaughter up here engaged with some, and there's a dead one laying on the floor next to him.
Okay, and then the two that are in front of Slaughter look the same as each other.
Yeah, they're both taking some damage.
Okay,
I just gave it away, even though your perception rolled a 10.
so
It's obvious. There's scorch marks.
I didn't mean that. I
on
wanted
the floor.
I wanted to know if they were the same kind of character as what I was asking. Not did they look damaged. I know that Slaughter hit because he told me.
Yeah.
While he
They're
was
both-
fighting.
They're both of Asian descent.
All right. So Luca steps away from the bottom of the stairs because he's got a friend behind him. And he is going to, you hear him say loud enough that Chovy can hear it and Artie could probably hear it. Slaughter probably can't. He says, "Are we ready to rock?" And he starts with a really slow on his solar powered laser beam guitar on his lute. Just starts with a little doot 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 doot. And suddenly he casts this, which is a wall of fire.
Holy shit.
And the wall of fire goes from here across to I can land right in the top of that fucking guy. Right there, all the way across to the wall. 60
Which way
feet,
is it
only goes
facing?
It only goes 60 feet. Well, it's obviously facing out, Brian.
Okay.
Which way is it facing?
How about Slaughter like being a spicy sausage?
He does not. And so that should, according to the spell, which I'll link in a second, that should get 3 guys that are within 10 feet of it in front of it. The 2 that are in front of Slaughter, and this dude that's right here on the corner.
And go and draw your line.
I
don't misinterpret. No, I meant use the drawing.
An actual line. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Polygon line. Yeah.
And I'll start
So
doing my
touching
deck
Slaughter.
saves. Okay, so I'll do the first 2 big guys right next to Slaughter. Deck save. Is this like half on a fail? Is that how this works?
It is 5d8 fire damage to each creature that selected by you. It ends their turn. I don't know that it's when I cast it. It's 20 feet high, 60 feet long. It's opaque. Lasts for the duration. On a failed save, creature takes 630 saving throw. Takes half damage. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. There's no point in me rolling. This one.
And the whole time, Luke is still doing the.
Okay, this one. I still don't see your line. Did you draw it?
Yeah, it's gray all the way across. You can't see it?
I don't see
Can't
it.
see it either.
Weird.
Weird.
But did it hit this guy right here? I'm assuming. Okay, now I see it. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so
Weird.
let me do a deck save for that guy. Yeah, there we go. Massive fire damage.
This guy's within 10 feet.
So is this guy, or is he on the wrong side?
No,
He's
it
on the wrong
goes all the
side.
way across. Was he on our side? All right.
Yeah. All right, this is a fun encounter, isn't it, guys?
Fuck around
Like
and find out.
popcorn.
Yeah.
They all sizzle and their heads pop. And Breeza, since that's your first time using your, what's that loot called?
That was Luca. That was Luca, technically. And it's Das Flea Loot.
Ah, you're going to get an inspiration card for that. Because you killed almost all my guys. Okay. Anything else out of Luca?
I think that's enough, don't you, Brian?
Sure.
Hold on,
Yeah,
let me
sure.
see. Hold on. He has a bonus action. We know how I like to use my bonus actions. I am going to use my bonus action, and I am going to cast a Bardic Inspiration on Slaughter.
Okay.
Much obliged.
We'll give you a little colored token, represent inspiration. Don't let me forget about
So
it.
when you use that Slaughter, special things happen in addition to the normal Bardic Inspiration. So just remember that.
Okay.
All right.
That's a
It's in Lucas'
D6.
turn.
It is the end of Lucas' turn.
Okay. All right. So how many orcs do I have left? Okay. More screaming and orcs saying, "What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm not going out this way." This one here, he's going to take a shot at Slaughter with his not crossbow. I think they have longbows. Yeah, longbow.
Javelins and longbows.
Lions and tigers and zebras. Oh my!
Does a 15 hit you, Slaughter?
That is my armor class, so yes.
Yep. Okay, 6 points of piercing. And he's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Actually, 25, 30. So it should be out of some people's sights. This one here. Going to take a look around. Oh, looky, there's a wizard over here. Just going to shoot at Artie,
Way.
longbow. I'm assuming that hits.
Well, yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay. And then he's going to duck back into behind this door. Well, wait, there's more. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Actually, didn't go that far. He'd stay right where he was. Slaughter, can you see where I'm pinging? To the north?
Not through my opaque firewall.
I think Slaughter can see 90 feet, so you can probably see that one. So he's going to take a
Hey,
shot at
Dan.
you.
I
Brian,
need
look.
to
The firewall is opaque,
Meaning he can see through it?
meaning it is not transparent.
Oh, okay. So
One side of the wall selected by you when you spell, blah, 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 creature takes. I mean, it says right in the spell, the wall is opaque and lasts for the duration. So nobody can see, he can't see us, we can't see him.
okay. Opaque then. He can't see shit. Neither can you guys. So okay. He is just going to and okay, that guy. He is screaming. Slaughter, give me a perception roll with disadvantage.
all right. Perceptual disadvantage.
And this is someone yelling something in Orcish.
I also speak orc.
Oh, you do? Okay, well, Slaughter's good enough. You can hear it. You can hear a voice somewhere on the other side of the fire screaming, "I'm off to get reinforcements."
Okay.
20.
high are the flames of this fire?
20
Like
feet.
10 feet? Oh, 20 feet.
Does it go wall to wall?
Well, it goes 60 feet.
It's like there's a 5-foot opening on the far right side, looks like. Is that your intent?
Well, I can only do 60 feet.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
So
All right, Breeza. I can't. You said you're 10 feet beyond everybody else, so I'll say it's gonna be
there's
more
a
than 30
5-foot
feet.
space between me and everybody else.
Yeah,
But
so it's gonna. I'll say it's 40 feet to reach the bottom of the stairs.
So she's got 35 feet of movement.
Okay, so you can get right to where the stairs start to show an opening. 5 more feet
Okay.
down to the bottom of the stairs.
Okay. And she is going. How tall is the ceiling here?
Good question. Let me pull it up real quick. I think it's pretty tall. Ceiling 100 feet overhead. Great. That's a great spot for people that can fly.
Mm.
Right?
Thanks, Brian. Thanks, Brian.
Hey, change that to 10 feet.
Okay. So Bria moves to there. She uses her action to fly. Oh, sorry. Couldn't grab her. She uses her action to dash. What's going on? There we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And she is 30 feet above. Before she goes 30 feet above, everybody hears
She's still invisible.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Before she goes 30 feet above, everybody hears a pulse of sound not coming from her, and everybody can give themselves look at this written down 1d8 plus 4 temporary hit points.
We each roll individually.
Yep. Well, it's up to you. It's up to Brian. Brian wants me to roll. I can roll for everybody how many points it gives, or we can make it in. It's totally up to Brian.
I'd like
Yeah,
to roll.
they've already started rolling, so I'll have everybody roll.
Okay.
When
I don't think it's everybody though. I don't think Luca and Artie don't get these points. They're not close enough to him.
okay,
To her, I mean. Okay. The 2 people that do get the hit points basically wasted their rolls. But it's plus 4. Don't forget, it's a D8 plus 4.
Yeah. So I got 5. Thank you.
And just so that you guys understand the mechanism of what's going on here, she is part artificer, part wizard. And so she is an artillerist artificer. And so she has a little small scarab that she usually wears on her own backpack, but she can put it onto somebody else's backpack. And it emits a pulse when she wants it to as a bonus action that automatically grants 1d8 plus 4 temporary hit points.
Sweet.
Hey, Brees, I need you to ping how far north you can see with your dark vision.
All right. I can see that dude. I can see that dude.
Mhm.
And I can see this guy laying on the ground. I can't see any
Oh,
farther
shit.
north of him than him.
I didn't set that up right. You shouldn't be able to see him. He's behind the column.
He doesn't
Looks
look
like
like he's behind a column.
And he's like, I
Looks
forgot
like he's
to
behind
add.
a well.
That's a column. Sorry, that's the only one you can see?
Yeah, because everybody else is behind columns.
Okay. All right. So actually, technically, you do see this guy. I forgot there's a brazier on the back side.
A brazier.
Yeah.
Mm.
A brazier hanging from the 100-foot tall ceiling. It's like a whole lot of
Who threw
Rosie
that
concert
up there?
AC/DC.
Freaking
Gary.
So there is a
Dolly
you do see an
Parton
orc
was
here
here.
because of the light that's shining back here. You see where I'm pinging? Way to the north.
I
a
do
bit
see.
further.
I do see him. Yep.
Okay. He was holding his action to shoot the first thing he saw, so he'll get 1 longbow attack at you since you're above the
No,
wall.
he doesn't. I'm invisible. I'm invisible.
Did you not cast a spell?
Invisible. No,
What was this D8 thing that everyone got?
that was my companion, my artillerist companion, using
Arrow
its
of love.
skill.
Ah, okay. All right. So it wasn't a spell. I'm sorry. I stand corrected. So he
No,
does not
it
shoot
has
at you.
it has its own it has its own skill. Here, I'll link the long form of it just so
Okay.
just so you know what that is. There you go. That's the long form of it. It can do three things. I can create
Your
three
word
different
for it.
things. I didn't create the flamethrower. I didn't create the force ballista at the very bottom where it says protector. That's what it's doing.
Okay. All right. Anything else on Breeze's turn?
Nope.
Okay. Oh, damn it. I keep forgetting about the 1 minute strategize. You guys need a minute strategize?
So can we group together over here before we go around the end and continue on?
I can
There's,
turn the fire off. I can turn the fire off. It's
Oh,
concentration.
maybe
spell.
that's a good idea. That might be a good idea.
There's also people coming out right here.
Yeah, there's a dude. There's a dude there.
Yeah, so we need to clear that area first before we turn this fire off. Because
Right.
that can, I mean, we've got a defensive barrier there. Let's clean this area out first.
I've got 40 of movement, so I'll head over there and start wacky whack.
And I'm gonna fly up because Brian was so nice and told us that there's 100 feet. So I'm gonna get some range and then I'll drop bombs on whatever I see down here. But I'm gonna try to come up behind this column so I can get some cover as well.
Yeah, just be careful, Don, because remember there are guys to the north of us. So if you land there, they're going to be able to see you. So just think about the cover that you're taking.
Okay. Because I can't see them. So should I come back here? Is that better? Oh, never mind. I'll
Yeah.
just come up here.
Well,
I'll be
Gary's
behind this
Jovi's going before you. So the dude that's right here is going to get whacked. Whether he dies or not, I don't know, but he's not going to be after you. So I would hide behind this column or this column over here.
Okay.
But don't do it right now because it's not your turn.
Nope.
We're just strategizing. Okay.
Yep.
I
Sorry.
have 11 attacks because I'm half elf, so
11 attacks.
yeah.
I think you're right.
Alright.
here.
And Rich, you're safe. Slaughter's safe
Thank
on
you.
this side of the wall. As soon as you poke your head around, do it with purpose.
Yeah, no, I plan on basically coming here to the end of the firewall and then looking north and south to see what
Okay.
I can see and then make a decision. I'll still have 10 feet of
All right.
movement.
And then I'll have Luca, because Luca goes pretty low in the turn order. I'll have Luca drop the firewall and do his whatever his next thing is going to be.
Cool.
One more bit of information that I'll give the Breezer without a roll. Since there's braziers burning down at the other end of the hallway. You can see there's a large hallway that extends further beyond this room. And off in the distance, you can see two more braziers lit, probably another, I don't know, way beyond the end of this hallway. So it goes on for a while.
All right.
Okay. You guys good on your strategizing?
Yep.
Okay, Chovy, you're up. What would you like to do?
Okay. 10, 20, 30.
He is up the stairs. You see this little platform here?
Yeah.
Okay.
30. I've got 40 movement, so I probably got 25, 30. Shit. I can't diagonally onto this, can I?
No.
Please?
No.
Okay. 25. 40.
I think it is the first time everyone's actually said please to me. So I feel a little
You're
bit
a monk,
obligated,
though,
but no.
You're a monk, though. Don't you have bonus
That's
action?
right.
Bonus action movement?
Now I'm temporarily a monk. No. That is as far as I can go. That's my 40.
Oh, you're not a monk. Sorry.
I'm going to reserve my wacky whack with my great axe if this little bastard steps onto this platform because he hears me.
Okay. So you're readying your attack action if he shows his face, right?
Yeah. Anyone.
All right. These guys are all dead. Artie.
He's going to move a bunch of feet up in the air, and then he's also going to come out here looking for this guy. Once he sees him, he's going to firebolt him.
He's going to have +2 to his AC. because he's stuck down in the corner. Well, that misses.
Yeah.
I'll say from that vantage point, you can see into the room. There is a dead body lying on the floor right here. And the floor is absolutely covered, like sticky covered in blood and guts.
Okay.
Okay.
It's an orc, right? Yeah, he's going to come back here and get some cover behind this column. And again, he's going to be going up in the air as best he can.
How high up are you going?
Well, I've got 50 foot of movement. I just went like 20 feet up there and back. So I don't know what that'll get me to.
Let's say you're 20 feet up.
Okay.
That's what I'll say.
Yep.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. Slaughter. Got a wall of fire in front of you and some crispy critters at your feet.
Yes, we're going to
Smells horrible,
run
by the way.
in this general direction.
It's magic fire. It's sweet smelling.
I'm sure the fire smells good. I'm just saying that the body's probably
No.
not so good.
It's like it burns you with sugar. It smells good.
That's Jovi. So, I do see something here. Now, I'm assuming these are raised platforms. So I've got 10 more movement. If I go here, can I? I can't see him. All right.
No, your view is gonna be blocked by this raised platform there.
All right. So if I go here, then I have partial cover because of the stairs.
I'll allow that a +2. So does he, if it's the one you're talking about.
Yep. Can't seem to move. Here it is. Okay. So I will throw a javelin of destruction at him.
A javelin of destruction. I don't think I've seen that one.
That's right. I just call it that. It's just a regular javelin.
Okay.
Of destruction.
But I scratched into the haft of them. Your death arrives. So first one, make sure I got normal. Oh wait, he's just getting an AC bonus. Okay, one javelin, 19.
19. That still hits, even with this partial cover, for 6 points.
Second javelin, 18.
18. Yep, that still hits him.
Okay.
For 4 more.
That is my movement and my attack.
He's screaming, traitor, traitor, in orc.
And I smile at him. Useless.
Okay, that's it for your turn.
Yep.
All right, what was the blue dot? Inspiration?
Oh,
Was that just for attacks, or is that something to do with damage?
That was a bardic inspiration.
Okay. All right, Luca.
I assumed it was for.
Yeah, I think you could have used it in your attack roll, but you didn't need it.
Right, I didn't. Right.
All right.
With water, it's a bardic perspiration.
Luca's going to drop the fire.
Okay. Can you delete it, or do I need to?
No, I can do it.
Okay.
Luca is going to fly 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So 25 to there. Luca can see this dude. You can't see any other dudes that are over there. The distance between that dude and Luca is... Come on, zoom out. Don't be like that. There we go. Oh, yeah, more than enough. Luca is then going to change. So you hear the... Was he holding his action?
He was. That's why I tried to do that before, but you said Breeza was invisible.
Yeah. Well, Luca's armor class is significantly more than a 10.
Yeah, I figured. That's why I didn't even say anything.
So he as it comes by, he does a little whoosh with his right shoulder in the air as he ducks the blast. And which direction did that arrow come from?
This guy
That guy at the end of the hall?
way up here to the north.
Perfect. That guy's fucked. So Luca changes. So he goes from playing the he switches it up, and now the the tune that he's playing on the lute seems more hypnotic than angry fire, and so he casts this in a 30-foot cube. This 30-foot cube. Would you like me to draw it? You probably do.
You're trying to get both orcs, basically, right?
No, not necessarily.
Okay. So I need you to draw it then.
Actually
Or
trying
you
to
wanna-
fill up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This is what I want to do. Oh, fuck. Okay, so this is the location of the cube, 30 by 30.
I don't see anything. I don't know what it is with your.
You will
Okay.
probably at some point.
Got some lag or something going on, I guess.
I don't know. It's drawing on my screen. Moral of the story is it's from here to this, from that column to this column, all the way down. It's actually covering this dude he's the guy that yelled out, "I'm going to get help." I'm assuming. I didn't know what he yelled, but I heard him yell something. And so he is now in a hypnotic pattern. He has. So the pattern appears for a moment. Creature who sees the pattern. Each creature who is in the area sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw, DC 16. He failed it. He is now charmed for the duration. That is a full 30 minutes. While charmed by the spell, he's incapacitated. If he takes any damage, then he'll wake up. If somebody else uses an action to shake him. Otherwise, he is down. He is not coming out of this. He's hypnotized.
Well, it's not 30 minutes. It's 1 minute, right?
No, it's 300 minutes. Yeah, no, it's 1 minute. Did I say
Okay.
30 minutes?
Yeah.
It's 1 minute. Concentration up to a minute. He is now hypnotized.
Okay. Anything else on Luca?
I am going to cast another range. I think I have that written down. I should have it written down. Of course, I do not. That's weird. Stupid bards. I'm going to cast a bardic inspiration on somebody, but I got to make sure that I can do so because I have the distance. Creature you can see within 60 feet, so I got lots of space. So he is going to bardic inspiration Artie.
Thank you. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Give you a little blue thing on her token. Represent that.
And can you put it back up on the screen too so I can make sure and read it, please?
Bardic inspiration?
Yeah.
Or what the mode of potential does? Bardic inspiration itself gives you a D6. A D8 that you can use. But when you use it, you also get those bonuses. Read that
Okay.
wall of text.
Thank you.
I'm a bard. I got nothing but walls of text.
So you can basically use that bardic inspiration on anything except for damage. Is that right?
Yeah, you can use that bardic inspiration on an ability check, an attack roll, or a saving throw. Anytime you have to roll a D20, you can use the bardic inspiration to add a D8 to it.
Okay. All right. Anything else out of Luca?
Nope, that's Luca's turn.
Okay. What orcs do I have left? This one is going to 5, 10. Who's DC? 15. I'm gonna say the statue's in the way, so you can't see that one. 15. 20. You're gonna take a shot at Slaughter.
Why is everybody always picking on me?
Because you're a traitor orc. But they can't hit shit because they roll 13, right?
Your mother was a
25.
and your father was a weak
30. Okay.
You
And he's screaming something at the other guy in orc. I guess Slaughter's the only one to recognize what he's saying. Oh, yeah, and
Oh my gosh!
Artie.
Yeah.
He's screaming at the other org saying, "What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?" And that's their turn. And someone on the GM layer. Let's see here. Perception roll disadvantage for Breeza. Just Breeza.
All right, with disadvantage.
Correct.
I gotta find it. There we go. No plus. 7.
Good to know. Okay, Breeza. You're up next. What would you like to do?
Okay, so still invisible. Brisa is going to come in and over to here. Yeah, Brisa is going to fly up to here, and you are going to once again hear that sound, that pulse, as she raises herself 10 feet from where the sound came from. And that means you get to re-roll your temporary hit point slaughter. If you roll higher, then you get the higher value. If you don't, it doesn't. It replaces them. It doesn't.
Augment them.
Doesn't
Understood.
stack.
Got it. Rerolling. D8 plus 4. D8.
I'm just going to finish here.
Hey, there we go.
There you go. 12 temp. That's good.
12 total. That's very good.
That it for Breeza?
That is. Oh, hold on. Yep, that's it for Brisa.
Okay. Get need a minute to strategize?
Okay.
Go in the room and smack the shit out of this guy. Hopefully, I
We got to kill the dude inside. We got to kill the one dude's hypnotized and isn't becoming unhypnotized in the near future. He doesn't get to re-roll his save. He's hypnotized until he dies or somebody shakes him out of it. And then we've got to kill that other dude that's way up there with him.
Yep. Let's do it.
You guys good?
Yep. I'm good.
Joby.
Jovi's gonna go 5, 10, and smack the shit out of this guy.
Okay. He's going to get one attack. He was holding his
Oh.
attack for that, but
Let him.
he's going to die anyway.
Bring it on, biatch.
Oh shit!
Well, that hurt. But I got these bonus temporary hit points, so it really didn't hurt that much. Merely a flesh wound, you big monkey. And then I'm going to great axe him. So say hi to my great axe. And say hi to my great axe again. You axhole.
He said hello the first time. Second time he said no, thank you.
Yeah, that's right. Good night.
Okay, he's still standing though. Anything else out of Chovy?
No, other than I'm going to mock him incessantly. Actually, I'm going to move in 5 more feet so that maybe someone else can come in and fuck with him. So.
Okay. Those guys are all dead. Let me take them out of the turn order. Artie.
He's going to move up. And he's going to take a shot at that guy, too. See if he can't give him some help there.
Okay. If you don't go in the room, he's always going to have a +2 to his AC. Not that he has great AC, but... Oh, so you are going to go in there. Okay. What are you hitting him with? Okay, I'd be disadvantaged since you're right next to him. 16 probably still hits him. Of course it does. He just and he sizzles. Him and the blood and guts on the floor all just like bacon.
Okay.
Choby's getting hungry now.
I'm going to come out here and use that as has some cover, and I'll be ready for the next turn.
Good lord, yeah, that much movement speed?
50.
Then you moved up to here, right? Regardless, it doesn't matter. You're good. Someone's on a microwave. Slaughter.
That's me.
Slaughter.
All right. One movement action.
Ooh. Movement action. Bah, bah, bah.
I don't see you move if you are moving.
I'm moving straight up, trying to find the guys that were in that direction going for help. And I do not seem to see anybody.
Well, when you're right here, you would have seen one more over here.
Aha! So then that
That's
extra
5, 10,
feet,
15, 20. That's 25 to there, 30 feet to there.
That's our 30. Okay. I need to check something real quick. I believe I only had 5 javelins. I've already put 2. So I will fire off 2 more javelins. First one.
Oh, shit.
Oh!
That's 5 plus 6, so 11 points. And that poor little orc just
Okay.
like he's holding his bow up. He's looking around. And he sees the last second the javelin goes right into the center of his forehead, and he drops.
And you can read very clearly, "This is your doom." His eyes cross as he's reading the words on the javelin. There you go. And that's it for me.
So you have a javelin of destruction, a javelin of doom. What's the other names?
Yes. Javelin of pestilence. and
Javelin of tickle me elbow. Got one of those.
No. Orgasmic pleasure. But I saved those. That's only used for special occasions.
And then one's just called Bob.
Slick Rick. All right, anything else out of slaughter?
Oh, that's it.
Okay, Luca. What do you want to kill next?
I just have to
Luca
say, every
is-
time I hear Luca, I hear, "Hello, my name is
My name
Luca."
is Luca.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're not
same
the
here.
first- you're not
Same
the
here.
Every single time.
It's not the first time I've heard that, Slaughter. Not the first time I've heard that.
Oh my gosh, it's killing me.
Gary annoyed the crap out of that the first time I played this character.
Never.
Because Gary and I used to listen to that song
That's
back when it
true.
was popular and actually on the radio.
CD, yes.
Back when none of us really cared or knew what it was about.
That's right, when we didn't know that it was terrible. Brian and I had this discussion actually about what that song's actually about. It's about domestic violence, just so you all know.
Yeah.
So Luca, who does not live on the second floor, is moving to here with 25 of his movements. He is maintaining concentration on the hypnotic pattern spell that he's got going on up here. So that guy is still, in the words of David Letterman, hypnotized. And he is going to hold a ray of frost to shoot that guy once everybody's in position to take that guy down at the same time. So we're going to discuss this in the strategize section.
Okay.
So that's what he's doing.
Okay, he's hypnotized.
Hypnotized.
Okay, anything for Breeza?
No. She's not hypnotized. 10, 15, 20.
Okay. Here's your
No.
strategize.
She's not. No, hold on. I said she
All
was
right.
not hypnotized. I didn't say she wasn't doing anything. Gary, where are you in this world? You're still way over here?
Yeah, I'm in the room.
Holy crap. Get out of the friggin' room.
He's enjoying the smell of fried bacon.
What is your deal, Gary? She's cruising over here, cruising for a bruising over here, right beside Luca. Luca can't really tell she's there because she's invis. And she lets out a pulse of positive energy via her. I need to name that little scarab, but I haven't decided what it is yet. gives him 1d8 plus 4 hit points, which is this, which is not half bad. And that is her turn.
Okay. 1 minute to strategize. What do you guys want to do here?
We need to get out of the room. And then we'll head to the front.
Well, there's one more guy left, Gary. You probably can't see him.
Okay. I heard
There's
So-
one more there's a bad guy that's hypnotized not far from where Slaughter is.
And
So
we're all
Slaughter,
gonna
I'm
gang
assuming
up on
you're going
him.
to go up there, and as soon as you swing to pound him into the dirt, Luke is going to let loose his held action from his previous turn, which is a Ray of Frost, which if it hits will also slow down his movement speed.
Right. If I don't see an incapacitated orc, I will attack the incapacitated orc.
Correct.
And
Game
as
plan,
will I.
check.
Yeah.
Synced.
I'm gonna dash.
So it's actually onto you first, Artie.
Yeah.
Because you're the one who can get in. It would be up to Gary, but Gary can't get there. Even with you have what, 140 movement, Gary?
No.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
610.
80 feet.
Okay, yeah, you won't be able to make it quite with that. So it'll be up to you, Artie, for first shot. So once you take your first shot, Luca will take his held action shot, and then I assume that Slaughter will then run up there and finish the JOB.
If there's
Okay.
anything to finish, yes.
And we don't
That's good.
think that there's any other bad guys here that we know of? There definitely is.
It might be.
There
I don't
definitely
know.
is. But he might have run out of the room when the came. I would have, personally. A fireball followed by a wall of fire. That'd be enough to get me the hell out of there.
Okay. You guys good?
Think it so.
I think so.
Good
Okay.
to go.
Chovy.
I'm gonna run 5'10". Can I jump down without punishment of movement?
What's your athletics bonus?
Athletics +5
Room athletics.
or +6. Sorry. Oh fuck.
You do jump down there, but then you land prone.
It's
And
still
you're
a
gonna
12.
You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage, and you're prone.
Oh. 15. So
Did
10
you
more.
did
to
you crit
stand up.
did you crit fail him, Brian?
Yes, I did.
Why?
Because it was DC 10. That's all I was making it.
But it's a skill check. It's not an attack. I
It's
didn't know
not-
you did crit fails in anything other than attacks.
It's not because he rolled a 1. It's because he rolled it less than a 10. So I misspoke when I said crit failed. I mean, he just failed.
Because he rolled like a suck.
20. 30.
So half your movement to stand back up,
40.
whatever you had left.
50. 55, 60, 65, 70.
Good Lord. How much movement do you have?
40, and I'm dashing.
But you
And I'm
lost
not-
half of your movement when you stood up.
Yeah, I made that as, I lost half of my movement. I thought 10.
Half
did
of
that as
half of
10.
a normal movement. Whatever normal movement is, not dashing, half of that to stand back up. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm in the wrong room this
Yeah,
second.
you are.
Okay. Still
Nope.
in the wrong room. Well, they all look the same. It's not my fault. So 10, 15.
And then you drop.
So I drop.
Then half of whatever normal movement is for you. Is it 30 feet normally?
40.
So you
Okay,
have
so you
5
lose-
more movement, Gary.
So
in
you
your
lose
normal
20.
movement.
Yeah, you lose 20 feet to stand up.
So
The hell?
You've moved 15. Cost you 20 to stand up. That's 35. You got 5 more for your regular movement.
yeah, and then I'm dashing.
And then you've got 40 more on top of that.
5. Okay. 10, 20, 30, 40. Oh, that sucked. Okay, that's Chovy.
Okay. Artie.
All right. I'm hoping I can see this guy once I get out here.
Broom broom.
This guy here. Okay.
Correct.
You stand there drooling.
I'm going to firebolt the shit out of him.
26. 26 definitely hits for 11.
How many
And that
times did
make-
you hit that?
What's that?
You hit that twice?
Oh, 16 for 18.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, rolled twice.
I didn't even realize I hit it twice either.
Well, good thing for you.
Better damage.
That first damage kills him.
All right.
Okay, so let's finish his turn, and I'll tell you what happens next. Anything else, Artie?
He's going to come back around and get some more cover.
Okay.
That's it.
Slaughter?
All right. Making my way around here. See anything? 5'10".
You got really quiet on me, Rich. Or is that just me, guys?
Is that better?
Yeah, it's better.
Okay, sorry, Mike was mispositioned.
You got really loud on me, Rich.
Is that better for you?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
It also makes me feel tingly.
No. All right, I move here.
That's a different
I'm not
javelin.
I'm not seeing any other orcish is around, so I will drop the javelin that's in my hand into quiver at my hip and pull out my sword and just start prodding bodies for information and or loot.
All right, from that vantage point, you don't need to roll me a perception check, but you can see beyond this room, beyond the map I actually have on here for you guys,
Yeah.
probably another 100 feet beyond the edge of this hallway. You can see two more braziers on the left and right of the hallway. And then beyond that, looks like it just opens up. You don't see any more hallway beyond that.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Lots of space. Great place for parties.
Anything else, Slaughter?
No, just like I said, I'm gonna prod the body that I'm standing over, see if I can find anything of any use on it.
Okay,
There's
Luca.
no more. Are we still in turn order?
I'm asking. Luca, your turn.
All right. Are you asking Luca if he's still in turn order? Because I think he is. It's his turn.
Oh. Yeah, it's his turn.
So Luca's going to move up to here. He's going to ready another ray of frost. If anything, he can see anything in front of him in the hallway near the two braziers that are in the distance.
Okay. Now Luca's turn then.
And Brisa, yeah. So Luca, that's what Luca's doing. He's not going to give anybody bardic inspiration because the two people that he casted on before still have it. Brisa is going to before she moves. Brisa actually on the way through. Brisa's going to do a little energy pulse toot in Chovi's general weapon. So 1d8 plus 4 for you.
The happy
That's
toot.
positive. That's positive toot.
Joey just feels a slight little puff of fresh air in his face.
It's positive. It is positive. And he's like, wait a minute, that wasn't me.
Hey, it doesn't smell like fish.
And then Brisa moves up to that spot and she's done.
What would Breeze's toot smell like, you think, Rob?
Oh, they're positive. So they would smell like the Febreze new car smell is what they would really smell like.
Ooh, big fan.
Okay. Better for Breeza?
That is.
Okay. So now we're out of turn order.
I would have gone with the Febreze 74 Buick smell, but that's just me.
All right, we're out of turn order. So what is your intent here, guys?
I think, guys, we're going to try to move slowly forward to the end of the hall here and then look to see where it ends because we couldn't see where it ends yet.
Didn't somebody say they were going to get help?
Yes.
Yeah,
but that's-
Slaughter and Artie would have heard that.
Yeah.
Right, but Brian, you said this hallway goes for another while. We can see two braziers, and then it stops, right?
Like just beyond the braziers, you don't see any more floor hallway.
Okay.
Like it goes beyond that into darkness.
All right. So that tells me that we either can't see the end of it, or there's a big black wall, or something's going on at the end.
Colonel would like to take a spin around the
Maybe
other
the cave opens up.
the other sides here too, and he's just going to do that real quick as everybody's moving north. He's just going to cast detect magic, and then he's going to take a loop around here to see if anything pings. And as we move north, he's going to continue to have that on.
I have an idea.
Does it infringe upon what Artie say he's doing?
Nope, it totally does not. It's in
Okay.
addition to what Artie's doing.
So Artie, give me a perception roll as you're flying around making your rounds. And Slaughter, you said you're doing something with that body, but I forget what you said. You said you were doing defiling
out.
it. With
No,
the
looking for anything of
javelin
use,
of defiling.
paperwork, coin, fancy gems, letters from home.
This guy has a long bow and he has a long sword wearing hide armor. Doesn't appear to have. I'll tell you what, let me roll. You find 4 gold pieces on him.
I'll take the 4 gold and then move over to this guy, collect my javelin, and also check out his body.
Okay, so is everybody going to check all the bodies?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to
I would
take you a
think
good
so.
5-10 minutes to go through and search all the bodies, if not
I'm going to
longer.
do something else. I'm going to do something else with the bodies, actually.
Okay, so let me
Primarily
Not that, Gary.
Shocking.
Yeah. let me
Where I went.
let me address Artie's perception roll. All right, so Artie, as you're flying around casting detect magic, you're not picking up anything magical unless I read further down and I find one. But I'm gonna give you kind of a lay of the land of what you see in here. The cells are bare and devoid of much other than a cot, trunks filled with. Well, you guys are eventually going to search them, but I'll save that. Bum, bum, bum. 1, 2, 3, 4, many rooms. I'm not going to count them all. Have either blood trails, entrails. Other rooms actually have dead dwarven bodies in there. This was a massacre. There's almost a dead body, almost every single room in here. Looks like they might have been slaughtered in their sleep. There are a few of them actually in the hallway as well. None of them are wearing armor. So they were obviously caught an inopportune time for them, but there's lots and lots of dwarven bodies dead here. This statue right here, if you care, depicts a hydra fighting against a dwarven statue person. If someone wants to give me a history check, if you're dwarven, you get advantage on it. You can learn more than that. North end of the room, I guess Slaughter can see that these are 2 dwarf statues as well, 30-foot tall. Grim dwarf warriors, each holding an axe with the head down between its feet. Statues wear helmets that conceal all but their beard. Mm-hmm. Yeah, none of the dwarves are wearing armor. They obviously didn't stand a chance against whatever woke them from their sleep. Okay. So nothing magical, Artie. Now, what were you going to do, Breeza?
It's not Breeza. It's actually Luca. He's going to go up to the 2nd floor. He is going to find a dwarf that's laying on the ground, probably maybe this one here, if it still has a mouth.
You're going to talk to his dead ones?
Yep, he is. Because you may all remember that in the Temple of the Shattered Minds, he got a glove of a hand of otherworldly knowledge that allows him to speak with the dead.
How many questions?
5.
So only answer 4 and leave him alive. That's the best part of that movie.
Yeah, so I so bad when I was like, no matter what you guys say, if it comes out of question, it's going to count.
Hello? Anybody?
Are you fucked?
That's 2. No.
Why
right, you
do
gotta
they get to ask questions?
You going to ask speak with dead on this guy? Well, that's how it
Yep.
worked in the movie, too. No matter who asked the question, he answered, right?
No. Somebody else doesn't get to cast a spell, and then somebody in the tavern says, "Hey, what time is it?" And he's like, "Haha, it's 4:00."
That's what it was in the movie. And the druid turned into an owlbear.
Garbage. I didn't get. You can let me turn into an owlbear?
That druid
Brisa
did.
would be happy. Brisa would be happy to. He's going to ask him what lies at the end of this chamber.
What lies at the end of this chamber? 1 second, I got to read. See if it actually has a name. Stairways that lead down to the Chamber of Works.
How many feet down from this chamber, and how many stairways, and how many feet does it lead down? That can be 2 questions.
It could be. You want to rephrase that?
It could be. It could. I think as soon as you tell me, Brian. If I use a conjunction, does it count as 1 question? If I don't say period, like I'm talking to Siri,
That's going to be 2 questions.
Okay, so then the first question is, how many feet down is the chamber?
How many feet down is the chamber?
I guess it's a better question is, how far above the chamber? How far above the ground is this chamber?
Okay. Yeah. 1 second. I got to look and do some math. He'll say almost 200 feet down.
Okay. And how is the trip down? Is it 1 set of stairs, or are there more? Is the pathway serpentine? Oh, fuck, all right.
Pick a question before I answer.
Is there? So that's how many feet down. What I want to know is the path down open, or is it or is there cover to keep from being openly attacked?
That's your question, right?
Yep.
He replies, open stairway down.
Single stairway or multiple stairways and platforms?
Another question?
200 feet is really far. Yeah, that's another question.
Multiple stairways is your question?
Yep.
He responds back, series of switchbacks.
Okay, that's 4 questions. And then my last question is, who is the leader of this? What's the name of the leader of this group of intruders?
What's the name of the leader of the intruders?
Yep.
He responds, I don't know.
Okay. Fair enough.
Goes back to resting in eternal peace.
Okay, I tell everybody. And then I point out that I can't talk to I could try to talk to the orcs, but they wouldn't be truthful because they recognize us as the people that killed them.
Maybe they want redemption. They feel
No.
bad about what they did.
You couldn't trust what they said is the problem.
Ah, yeah. Okay, let's make our way, kids.
So he said that it was open and there's a series of switchbacks. So it's gonna open us up to, if they know we're coming, we're all gonna get blasted.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, do we wait and set a trap?
If I
No,
were
I-
them, if I were them, I wouldn't come up. If I were them, I'd wait for us to come down.
Yeah, I don't think we have a choice.
This is defense of the tower, right? They're defending. They don't need to come to us. We need to go to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. They may
So
be
how do we
doors, but
go to them without getting blasted?
We go at the end
200
of the tunnel and go.
At least
Hello?
200 feet.
Hello, where are the white orcs at?
Boy, it'd be nice to know if there was a alternate route down.
I could ask.
Wow.
You
Is it
want to
worth that? Is it worth another spell though?
Well, it's not right. I can use this 3 times on the gauntlet. You didn't play that module with us, but I've got a gauntlet that lets me cast that spell 3 times.
Okay. Well, I mean, is it worth it? But yeah, that would be a good thing to know. Is it, what else should we know?
Right. So I don't want to cast it again for just one good question. If there's only one
Right.
good question, then it seems it's a waste of a cast.
Right.
Ask if it's
So-
safe to do a long rest here. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Yes, for you, Chovy, it's definitely safe. But you know what? You should go do a rest at the end of the hallway.
Oh, wait. But this hallway.
I'll cast levitate on you too, so
Oh.
you can just sort of float there and rest.
Another good question would be, how would he sneak down there if he had to?
Is there an alternate route?
Just let him figure it out and say, hey, if you were going to sneak down there, how would you do it?
He may not have that kind of knowledge, right?
Sure. But leave it open ended so that if he does, he can go, well, I'd use the secret staircase behind the, whatever. But okay.
Yeah, if there is a secret staircase, but we got to go down over 200 feet. So
Oh yeah, agreed. No, I'm trying to think of other things that we can.
no.
ask.
I see what you're saying. I'm not trying to poke holes in it. I'm just alternate opinion. But I mean, yeah, if there is a secret way down there, he would probably know it. I mean, this
Yeah.
was his home.
Right, yeah. But
Do we know how wide the hallway is? With the switchbacks?
It's out. It's in the open. No, it's in the open. He says it's completely uncovered.
Shit.
It's not a cave.
Okay.
So the second we step on the top of the first stairway, we're going to be, maybe even sooner than that, we're going to be blast worthy.
Hey, Rich, you still with us?
yes, sir.
Okay,
Okay,
just
you're awake?
do a quick sleep check.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No worries. It's a good check, especially on a Friday night.
How much ability do we have to hide?
How well lit is the stairway? Is it in shadow? Is it well
Yeah.
lit? Are there torches? Are there braziers?
And I don't know that he would be able to give us an honest answer. It's a transient thing, right?
We can move up to it and take a look with our own eyeballs and see how it's situated. We know it's the switchback. We know it's open, but how well is it lit? Is it lit?
Okay, well, why doesn't Breeza, while she's invisible, float over there and have a look?
There we go.
How long do your invisibility last?
4 days.
No.
I don't know. Let me look.
I'll say this conversation you guys have had at least 10 or 15 minutes. Plus searching through all the bodies. It's
Fine.
gonna.
She can just recast it on herself.
I know. I'm just. I don't want to over each reference. How long it lasts?
I think it's 10 minutes, but let me have a look. Up to an hour. She's got lots of time on it.
It's an hour. Okay. So I say you still got a good 15
Yeah,
minutes
up to
left
an
on
hour.
it.
Okay. So she's going to continue to float over against the wall. She's going to hug the wall to the left.
Okay.
I don't know how far you're going to let me go.
No, this is theater of the mind at this point. So don't even move your thing.
All right. So she's going to hug the wall to the left. She's going to fly over near one of the braziers. The left cup. She's going to go near the left cup.
Okay.
Up against the wall.
Okay.
And then she's gonna
go ahead.
She's not gonna be right up at the ceiling. But she's gonna be looking through whatever doorway is there.
Okay.
As far to the
So
left as she can be.
okay. So 10, 20, 30, 40. All right. So the hallway, I think, should match on your map as well. 50 feet wide, roughly. So as she approaches the lingerie on the left side of the wall, she can see there is a small 15 by 15 platform just beyond the right brazier that extends out 15 feet over the chasm. And she can
3 by
barely
3 by 3 square base, a Rubik's cube is what you're talking about.
Yep.
Okay.
And she can see a set of stairs leading down on the western side of that square.
Okay. And what can she see farther away from her? Obviously, there's a cliff face or something. That's why she can't, or a wall that she can't see the bottom of the stairs.
You don't see a wall. Her dark vision is 60 feet. I'm assuming she has dark vision, correct?
Yeah, it's 60 feet. Yeah.
Okay. And the braziers emit light roughly about 50 feet. So she can see about 10 feet beyond the light that the braziers emit. See nothing but darkness.
She can't see anything below her.
Well, she'd have to get right next to the edge to look down. You said you're behind the brazier.
She's flying, so she's going to go up and over the brazier, the left cup, and then she's gonna look over the edge.
Watch the strap.
Okay, so if you can see 60 feet, I'm doing
It's
math.
elastic. It'll be okay.
Good.
Okay, if you're hugging the left wall, you can see the stairs drop down below you and then back behind you where you can't see because you got the wall up against your back.
Okay, so my back is against the left wall. I'm currently looking, for all intents and purposes, I'm looking towards the west. I'm looking towards the east.
You can see the east, the other side of the hallway. You can look to the north. That's where the big open, nothing. It's black beyond your 60 feet of vision.
All right. Okay, well, it's black, so unless they've got some way to see that kind of dark vision, they're not going to be able to see us any
Give me a quick wisdom check there, Breeza.
Wisdom. Just straight whiz.
Yep, wisdom check.
Take a straight whiz.
In the left cup.
Nice.
Okay.
The left cup is good cup.
As you go over the logic in your head about they can't see us as well, you got 2 lit braziers at the end of this hallway. So chances are, even if you can't see them,
right? I see what you're saying.
They can see you.
They can see inside the room. Well, good thing I rolled that because I would have been stupid to not notice that. All right, good call on the roll. Okay. All right, so I'm going to float on back over to my pals, and I'm going to pass on that information. I'm going to tell them it's really dark, but we are lit up like Spider-Man in a spotlight up here. If we poke our heads over the edge here,
Only extinguish some braziers.
Nobody has.
good call, Gary.
Yeah. Nobody has invisibility.
Well, Breeza is invisible.
Oh, okay.
But Jovi can be like 30 feet distance, so he could put a brazier out from 30 feet away. So It's in his
Yep.
bio.
I think if we did that though too, they would know we're coming. I mean, if they're watching the hallway, that
Yeah,
would
but
pretty
who
much.
cares if they know if they can't see us any better
That's
than
true.
we can see them? It's
You're
still
right.
better
Yep.
than just walking out with
I would argue
light
that they already
cast
know
on
we're
their chest.
we're coming.
Yeah. So why not put them out and then put everybody at disadvantage?
And all you flyers fly off the beaten path in the dark,
Yeah.
right? Like Broom
Yep.
Boy and
Oh, boy.
you know, and it'll just be Slaughter and I walking down the main path. Or can Luca fly?
Oh yeah, Luke. Everybody except you two can fly.
Yeah.
I'd like to point out that both of my characters' armor class are better than Slaughter's.
I'd
Without
like
a
to
shield.
point out that your Scarabs is better than Slaughter's.
No, it's not actually.
So, but Slaughter, I can go ahead of Slaughter, and we can walk down the path, and you guys fly off to either side.
Yeah.
But we put out the braziers first, and go.
Are you guys gonna run down the path?
Could.
The problem here is that every single one of them is currently holding their action within.
Yeah.
So if there's 2 of them, that's not going to be a problem. If there's 8 of them, somebody's going to get fucked up.
Okay, so Slaughter can go first. And
Also, I've got a great area of effect. So if we happen to see them, I can send that ahead of me, and I can literally smoke them out.
Just make sure that spell doesn't say anything about you have to see them.
Well, it's a 30-foot cone, so
Oh, okay. You're saying if something comes at you. Okay, I'm with you.
yeah. But yeah, I've got a thing I can do. I've got a pipe of choking smoke, and so if we can pinpoint where they're at, I can send that ahead of us. It's only a 30-foot cone, but I can literally smoke them out. It'll be great
Slaughter-
when we're clearing rooms.
Slaughter, you have invisibility of some sort, right?
no, he just got high stealth, I thought.
No. He's a Gloomstalker Ranger. He's got something more than that.
Yeah, it's not invisibility per se. It's I basically disappear in darkness. And those with anyone who has dark vision can't see me, as if it was invisible, as if I was invisible.
In dim light or darkness?
In dim light, shadow.
Oh.
But that's if you're not moving, right? You can't move and you
it's-
can gain that, right?
No, it's moving too.
That's moving too.
specify.
Gloomstalkers rock. Gloomstalkers
Yeah.
are one of the best
It's
rangers.
it's because it's a hunting thing. I mean, it's
Yeah.
they're stalking their prey, that kind of deal.
And they're very gloomy.
Yes.
Yeah, what you're thinking of, Brian, is the level 10 ranger ability that all rangers get.
Okay.
Evasion is what that's called. But
Slaughter's
his
just got
Gloomstalker ability is
gloom.
better than that.
Slaughter's got luminescence. about
So
it.
really, the moral of that story is that if we blow both of the both of the braziers, both cups, the only one that anybody's going to be able to see is Chovy.
And he'll stealth. Not a
in the
terrible
open on a stairway. I'm gonna stand back and watch from a distance
stealth.
while
Have
I'm
you
flying.
ever watched the Pink Panther tiptoe?
I forgot about
Right.
the Scooby
But-
Doo tiptoe.
But flying guys, you guys, why don't you go to the end and Artie throw the big smoke bomb down the opening, and then I cover the distance.
Well, I just want to make sure I don't waste it. If they're further than 30 feet, then it doesn't do any good. But yeah,
At the end of the switchbacks, right?
And I'm assuming that the bad guys aren't at the very top waiting for us. I'm assuming that the bad guys, the ranged ones anyway, are farther down, sort of at their max short range,
Mhm.
waiting
Yeah.
to scoop out of us. There's probably some guys that are going to wait to meet us with their swords.
Yeah, but if you're not on the path and floating down the sides,
On
good
the
on them,
path.
right? Let them try and
Right.
hit you with their swords from there. And if the Brita filter is invisible, she can just cruise on down, check it out, figure out what's down there, and come back and tell us.
The Brita filter has some other things up her sleeve that you guys haven't seen yet. Should there be anything that needs to use her abilities, she's got some stuff that she can do that can temporarily take somebody that has. She's got some control abilities that she can use. It's what she's good at.
Okay. But can she go invisible, stay invisible, and cruise on down and see where the bad guys are and come back and tell us?
She could, but remember, invisibility isn't, for lack of a better word, invisibility.
Is Rich asleep?
Yeah,
I just heard a
He is.
snore.
that
He's
was
done.
snore.
What?
What?
Who? Where?
What? Did you wake yourself up with your snore, or did our comments about your snore wake?
No, your comments about my snore pulled me back into reality.
We reawakened you.
Yeah,
You didn't hear Rob say a sphincter says what?
lesser restoration spell worked great. Thank you.
Well, that is a real world like a game timer. If Rich starts snoring, you guys have spent way too long.
Yeah, I agree. We need to do this thing. Let's go.
All right, Dawn, what's the plan?
I think I think we head down, we put out those two braziers, and then we come up, and wherever that choke point is, I'll go down there and I'll throw that choke and smoke out there in a 30-foot cone.
Why don't Luca go, because the stairs go down into the west, right, Brian? That's what we decided. Down into the west.
Correct.
Okay. So why don't you then, after the brazier gets ripped off, why don't you fly down from the left side, Artie?
Okay.
And Luca, who's ranged anyway, will fly down from the center, and Breeza, who will be invisible, probably by this point she'll probably have to reapply it on herself. She'll fly over on the right side and just keep an eye on if there's any terribleness that's coming at us, and she'll go over and try to control the big orc boss or whatever is near the bottom of the stairs that she can see. Okay.
Okay.
And then don't do that song, Gary. That means that you're gonna get your ear cut off. And Slaughter, the awake version of Slaughter, is going to use his Gloomstalker ability as soon as the braziers have been ripped off to start working his way down the stairs slowly. And then Slaughter, with your 40 feet of, Chovy, with your 40 feet of movement, you stay out of sight behind the brazier on the right. And then as soon as we need you, you fucking scream down as fast as you can. Down the stairs. Once everybody, once we're seen, once the jig is up. Okay, does that work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you guys are all in agreement?
Yep.
All right, so let me set up the map of where you're moving to. So I heard someone's going to try to put out the braziers. Who is doing that and how?
Chovy's going to pee on them.
It's going to take
From 30 feet away.
It's going to take more than a urine stream to put out these. So hold on, let me read.
Well, the brazier should have a snuff where you cut off the oxygen, right?
Well, it's got a mechanic here, so you guys would know this. Let me just read it.
They're not remote controlled?
You can either destroy them, X number of X AC, X HP, or you can make a athletics check and try to dump them over.
I'll try and dump one over.
Why we could just ray of frost them from a distance. Depends on how close you want to get, Gary.
I don't mind getting close and physically dumping them. I can't ride a shouldn't roll a shitty
How
athletic
close are they?
device.
How close are they to the edge, Brian?
They're roughly 5 feet. There's a 5-foot square between the lingerie and the drop off.
The lingerie.
The
You guys
braziers,
be calling them
the braziers,
braziers. So
the tip
All
flags,
right.
the hooter holders.
But I do like that ray of frost idea because then we can. Nobody has to be in the light to.
As long as
put it
doesn't
out.
burn, it doesn't use
and
up
just so I'm
really-
clear, everybody here has dark vision, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's dark vision? Yes, everybody has dark.
Okay.
I only choose characters that have dark vision.
Right.
I have
Play a
I
character
don't
that doesn't have
learn
dark
that lesson. I don't learn that lesson. Cast light on my chest piece. Nobody can see me coming. I'm stealthing.
Okay.
Well, ask again. What is your plan? Because now it's not like the plan's changing.
Does Ray of Frost use a resource?
No.
No, it's a cantrip.
Cantrip.
Perfect.
And there's
And-
2 of us that have it, so we can each cast it on.
Frost the
And
fuck
then-
out of it.
There might be 3 of us. Let me see if Brisa's got it. No, Brisa does not have it. Yeah. So Luca has
Probably
it as
hit
well.
mine.
So
All right. So I'm going to rule this. I haven't done this before. So since it's a cantrip, there's going to be a chance for it to not put out the brazier. If you use a spell, it's going to be like automatic. But since it's a cantrip, there's a chance that it won't put out the flame.
Okay.
why is that?
For immersion.
Because there's no cost.
Because you got to just walk through my first encounter.
Because it's the DM tax. That's basically what you're saying. We didn't
Yeah.
walk through it. I had to use 4 charges of my loot to do that.
I know.
Yeah.
That cost me good resources.
I fell and bruised my ankle. Yeah.
All right. Make it so.
So there's going to be 2 of you casting Ray of Frost. You got to
Yeah,
be
one on the
within
left
60
one on the
feet,
right one.
1 second. Let me see if this map is big enough I can drop you in there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. All right. Who are the 2 that are casting it? I'm assuming you're hugging the walls on the east and right, east and left side,
Brisa's-
east and west side.
Brisa's on the far right. Brisa's on the far right side. Artie's on the far left side.
Okay.
Correct. And we
Let's
cast that at 60 feet. So
Full distance, so we can't see over the edge.
Okay. So Breeza. Okay, so a little bit thicker than mine. My map is not big enough to put you at 60 feet, so I think you're technically at 50. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45. Yeah, you're at 50 feet. Technically, you're at 60, but my map only allows you to go 50. And who was on the western edge?
Artie.
Artie. Okay, where are the rest of you guys? You hanging back? You close to them?
Already.
What are you
Luke is,
doing?
Luke is in the center, 60 feet back. So if you take a look at the north of the map that we currently are on. Artie, why don't you move yourself up to the far left side of where Brisa, on the opposite of where Brisa is.
okay. Sorry, I was just listening outside. But I'm in a tornado watch.
Yeah, we had one of those yesterday.
Sorry.
Artie the Fister.
Okay.
So if you move Artie right here.
okay.
One more over. Go one more over. Right up
Left?
against the wall. Yep, to the left.
Yep.
And then Chovy and Slaughter, if you guys want to move yourselves in behind where Luca is. Because this is the order that we're going to go down, right? Slaughter, you're going to go down on this side in a couple of minutes when we're ready to go. You're going to go down. And Chovy, you're going to wait until you're going to hide behind the downed brazier. And then you're going to run like poop when all hell breaks loose. Right? So this is kind of the order that we're going to be going in, Brian.
And those like Chovy, Luca, and Slaughter, you're 60 feet back from there, or that's how close you are?
They're 65 feet back from there at this point because we're going to put the braziers out before we're all moving closer.
Oh, you meant 65 from the brazier, not 65 from Breeza and Artie. right?
Correct.
Okay, all right. Now I'm with you. That's why I was confused. I thought you were saying they were further back from Breeza.
This
and
is
Luca.
this is the position that we're in, exactly in
Okay.
relation to each other.
All right,
60
then I
feet
can
from the
probably
grid.
drop you guys in here. So hold on, let me drop the rest of you in here, and we can switch maps when this starts. Okay, so Chovy is right about there. Okay, and then Luca right about there. Okay, and then Slaughter.
I'm surprised you didn't just grab us and cut and paste us.
Which way is
Well,
the
because-
wind blowing?
Well, there's a cutoff on the map, so you may
Oh,
not be in the exact spot of where you are on this map,
I
but
see.
I'm getting you close.
Yep. Okay.
All right, it's a dynamic lighting line. Is kind of I got a kind of a jagged line.
Right.
So
Right.
okay, all right. So okay, you guys both cast your cantrip Ray of Frost. Okay, I'm only saying there's a 15% chance that it does not put the light out. So each of you guys roll me a D100. 1 through 15 is a fail. Holy shit!
Jeez.
Okay, so that means the one on the left still has it. Let me go to the lighting layer, and the one that Breeza shot is out. Okay, so that's the one on the right. So that's close to the landing. That one is out. Okay, and at that, you will hear shouting in Orc beyond where you guys can't see. That ready your attack. So let's just do this. Let's go ahead and move you. Let's do initiative order. It's fun because they now know you were there. So I'll do a shift click. Hopefully you guys can all see this. And I did the lighting correctly. Slaughter, did I put you on this side of the wall? Can you see to the north?
I can't
See
see
to the
anything.
north. I see a couple of braziers and wall, stairway.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, so technically the one on the right is the only one that's lit. It still shows orange on the one on the left, but I took the light off of that one.
Okay.
Okay, so technically you guys can't see off of this. It's a drop off at this point. So you're going to have to work with me on a little bit of theory of the mind on this map. Because you're pinging on shit that you can see, but technically your character cannot see that.
Okay.
Okay, so let me just turn her up and let's do that.
Alrighty.
Well, that sucked.
Okay, everybody in?
Not yet.
Looks like
Make
there's
sure it
only 3
worked.
bad guys. That's good.
That's a 7 for me, by the way.
Nice initiative roll there.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody in?
Yeah. Rolling for crap.
All right, I'm all sort.
There's no way to change out the dice. This is the one drawback of 20.
Slaughter, you got a 7, not a 6. Didn't really change
Correct.
your spot, but I'll update it to 7.
Got it.
Okay. All right, Luca. So you, along with everybody else, hears the shout, something in Orc beyond where you can't see. What would you like to do in your turn?
Very good question. Because I do not. Oh, yes, I do. So I am going to use my action to Ray of Frost the brazier that's still up. It's
Oh,
coming.
Luca has Ray of Frost as well. Everybody's got Ray of Frost. Everybody's got Dark Vision.
No. It was Luca that cast it originally, not Breeza.
Oh, I'm sorry. So Luca should
It
have
was
been against
Luca.
the wall.
It was Luca and Artie.
Okay,
that
I'm
cast it
sorry.
originally.
You can swap with Breeza if I had your positions wrong.
No, it's good. It's fine.
Okay.
I don't know why it's not casting. But the moral of the story is cast it. Straight off the sheet. Apparently, I have lag. Oh, there it is.
Lag.
Ooh. Good thing you got to roll a 10 to hit.
Okay. Do you want me to roll my percentile?
Yes, please. 15%. 1 through 15. There you go. All right, I go with the light layer. I'll get rid of that.
Midnight train going anywhere.
And then Lucas says to the rest of the group, all right, guys, it's on like Donkey Kong now. Let's follow through on the plan.
Okay.
And he takes, he's in the air, and he takes 5, 10, 15. No, you know what? He's not going yet. He's staying where he is. He's not going to let people take pot shots at him. And can we be seen? Can our shadows be seen, Brian, behind us? Or is it as dark as it looks?
Those other ones are still a good 40 feet behind you, so I'll say no.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to stay on the ground then at this point, and I'm just going to move 20 feet up. I've already used my action with that. And I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration on myself.
Okay. Are the
That's
other
my
ones
turn.
expired or are they like indefinite? I forget how that works.
Nope.
The other ones.
They're good until they get used.
Okay,
as I
so
understand it.
I probably don't have your tokens marked. Who else had inspiration? I forget. You guys remember? I think Slaughter had one, didn't
Slaughter. I do.
Yeah.
Slaughter
still has
and
it.
Artie. Slaughter and Artie
Artie
still
did
had it.
too. And Artie.
he? Already. Okay. Give you little blue dots.
Oh, I gave myself a green dot.
Oh, sorry. I didn't see that.
You-
My apologies.
Bastard.
Okay.
I can't believe you did that. Jesus.
Yeah, I know. I'm a terrible
Rob,
person.
come on.
I get
Come
told
on,
I'm
Rob.
wrong.
All right, so that's your action, your movement. Anything else, Luca?
Brian, I was wrong. Bardic Inspiration only lasts for 10 minutes.
Oh,
Okay. So you
So-
still casting again on yourself, or do you want to change that?
I am casting one on myself.
Okay. So that means Artie and Slaughter no longer have it. Okay. Thank you for your honesty. Anything else,
We
Luca?
wanted the blue flavor
Nope.
anyway.
That's it for me.
Okay. This guy. What does he want to do? Because he knows you're up there. Just whether or not he wants to die or not, right? That's the question. Okay. He is good. Artie?
okay. He is going to move up. And he is going to be moving stealthy on his broom. And he's going to be looking for the best place to release his pipe.
So you're not on the ground. You're flying.
I am flying
Okay. Now,
because it's supposed to be all dark, right?
yeah,
Mhm.
that is
Okay.
true.
Yep, just making sure.
Okay. There's dark vision is dark vision is dark vision. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Right.
They can smell you.
So that's dark smelling.
Okay. So even though you can see this on the map, you cannot
Yeah.
see that. Matter of fact, let me just put them on the GM layer to not cause any confusion.
Which means they can't see it either.
Okay.
And so, how far is that? Is that 40 foot down?
Now that's. Give me a wisdom check to see if you can determine actually how far that movement is, since you're asking that question.
Do a rise over run calculation in your mind.
It's not going to be 60 feet because you're going down. It's
Calculate
more
the
than
slope.
60 feet.
Probably something to do with pie. I like pie.
It doesn't have anything to do with pie, math wizard.
I still want pie. I like cake too. Pie are round, cake are square.
I assume I did not figure it out.
You did not.
Okay. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna come up as far as I can and wait
You're-
for everybody to catch.
You're
Huh?
flying. Why are you moving to the right?
Because I don't know.
I
Oh,
thought
I
you were
should be
staying.
moving
You were
up the
staying to
left
the left.
side.
I'm staying to the right.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I was thinking of this and going down it, but you're right.
Yeah, you're flying. You don't need to go down that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move up if I don't see anything, and I guess what is directly in front of me? What do I see?
You can see. Well, you're not close enough to the edge to see these stairs drop down there. I'll say you can see them. It's about here. So a little bit theater than mine here. You can see the stairs going down. Beyond that, you can probably see this line right here. That's kind of like where it drops another 40 feet, you're guessing.
Okay.
And I'll say you're 60 feet. You cannot even see this down here. So that's theater the mind. You can't see that. That's
So you
beyond your
can't
dark
see
vision.
the minus 40 feet that's written on the map, is what he's saying,
Yes.
Don.
Yeah.
Right.
It's hard to
Nope.
see.
Got it. So yeah, I'm just gonna stop there. I'm gonna I'll have my my firebolt readied. If I see any movement, I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna wait for everybody to catch up.
Jovi can see the 40 feet because he has math glasses.
Artie, give me a perception roll with disadvantage.
Okay.
With disadvantage.
This is before Breeze's turn, so hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you go. I was telling Breeza, but this happens
Oh.
happening before Breeze's turn.
Yeah. So that wasn't bad.
Okay. You can see something flying in the darkness. Can't make out what it is. Let me do an arrow because you see it basically dart out from. You're assuming either underneath the stairs or possibly it was from over here. Where's my arrow? In that direction, but you quickly lose sight of it. It kind of you can see something through the darkness in that direction.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'll how far out was it from me?
Right where I kind of drew, but it was flying downward.
Okay. What's the I didn't
I'll
actually
allow
see
you to
any
get your
through.
firebolt off since you're holding your action, but it's going to be a disadvantage.
Okay. Okay.
Holy shit. Well, I need to rethink telling you to roll shit. Okay, so you let loose, and despite it still being a kind of blurred vision, you see you strike something, you hear a shriek, like a crow or something, and then
Okay.
it disappears into the darkness.
And how many feet away was it? Because I didn't see where you marked.
Let me ping. So I'll say you hit it right about here. It was downward a little bit, so I'll say that was right about 50 feet to right there is where you hit it.
Okay. Because I think you're pinging on the other left or other.
I think you're DM on that.
I
think
am.
you're
Yep.
pinging on the DM
Sorry.
layer.
Yep, right here.
Okay.
He'd be DMing on the ping layer.
Yeah.
Straight as a crow flies, that's 50 feet from you to where you hit it.
Okay.
Because it was
Okay.
down a little bit. And then it disappeared lower into the darkness.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Yep.
All right. Now it's Breeze's turn.
Okay, Breeza's using her action to cast invisibility on herself again. And then she's moving 35 feet. Slaughter, you still have your temporary hit points, right?
Slaughter's out.
Slaughter! Slaughter!
Slaughter!
They're rich.
Slaughter!
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I was muted.
Hey, do you still have your temporary hit points, Rich?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right. Then that is what she's doing, and she is invisible, and she's flying about 20 feet in the air, hugging the right wall.
Okay.
That's her turn.
Okay. Are you holding an action to do anything or?
No, I used my action to cast invisibility.
Thank you. All right. Slaughter.
Okay, for clarification, this is still lit here. This
No.
brazier. Okay, so it's all shadow.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm just gonna.
The
I'm not gonna
shadow
use-
knows. The shadow knows.
That's not the noise they made.
gotta
You're
have the
still on
right
Scooby Doo.
I can't. It won't let me put my token.
Ah,
He must be stuck in the wall.
Oh, yeah, that's before we can see it. Let me move you. Hold on.
You bet.
That's 5 feet to there.
10, 20, 25, 30. Okay. Gonna already in attack action. If anything should pop up over lip
Okay.
or on the stairs. That's it.
Chovy.
Chovy is gonna go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 to right there. He's dashing. And he's gonna crouch down and eat some salmon.
Okay.
That's his movement in action.
Nom 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 nom.
So from your vantage point, 5, 10, 15. All right. So just to keep this theory of the mind a little bit helpful. So if you count 30 feet in squares, that is doubled going down the stairs. That makes sense? So 6 squares, left or right is technically like 60 feet going down the stairs. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, one
Okay.
forward.
I'm using that
down.
to kind of help you determine how far down the stairs you can see. If that
Except
makes
for whatever
sense.
that flying thing is, it's on our same plane.
All right.
It's an airplane?
Yep.
Okay. That's Chovy's movement. That's his action.
And you
That's
said
his
you're
thing.
holding what action?
Nothing. I used my dash. I'm there.
Ah,
I'm hanging
okay.
out. I'm kneeling, eating some salmon.
All
I
right.
actually took
So
a piece of salmon and touched it to the side of the hot brazier just to singe it a little and make it taste better. Cook it.
okay, Chovy, give me a perception roll. This is a really low DC. Just to see if you're
Good.
paying attention, looking in the right direction.
That's good because I don't have a lot of perceptibility.
Okay. You see out of the corner of your eye like a flame or something fire up down in this direction. And it's beyond your dark vision, but you can see a light or a flame that forms right here. Okay,
Like
and
Torch?
like a torch.
You're pinging in the wrong town. It's not showing up.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Right down here.
Okay.
Okay. And when that torch lights, since you rolled high enough, you can see 1, 2, 3. You can see 4 orcs and some kind of a little, if it's a pseudo dragon or some kind of a flying reptile perched on one of these guys' shoulder. And there's a torch being held out to it by one of these orcs.
Sacre bleu.
Okay.
Okay, I'll relay that information to the kids behind me.
Okay.
Luca, are you ahead of me?
In the turn order, yeah.
No, I meant going down. So would I be seeing this too?
I think it's around the corner. You can't see it.
Chovy's the only one who can see this.
Okay.
It's basically like hugging the wall, if that makes sense.
Yep.
Okay. All right. That one. Let me make sure he doesn't have something special he can do before Luca or before we strategize. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, that'll work. All right. 1 minute strategize. What do you guys want to do next?
Okay. If we can see them, I'm going to light them up with the radar.
You
and-
cannot see them.
No, when I can see them, because I'm going to move up my next turn. And
you get-
when I
Fireball.
no, I'm going to hit them with the fairy fire.
Oh, that's a
And-
good idea. Keeping in mind
Yeah.
though that there's 4 of them grouped together and that little dragon.
Exactly. That's why because that little dragon thing,
Yep, that's good.
I bet it's stealthy. So I was going to fairy fire them and then work. I'll my next move. Then I'll have advantage and it'll be better.
Yeah, it will.
Anybody else?
So Brisa is going to continue just going straight north, invisible flying. She's going to try to come. Well, I don't want to tell Brian my secret plans. Brian's a total cheater. Okay, well, I'm going to assume Brian's not a total cheater. I'm going to fly in and around. I'm going to come up to here-ish. Then I'm going to come down and try to come in behind them and see if I can control a couple of them from the back.
Take him from behind.
And then Luca's going to go up, and Luca's going to attempt to. I don't know. Luca's going to do something. I don't know what he's
Play
gonna do.
that country music, white boy.
That's right. He's too fly for a white guy because he's green.
That's right.
Chovy, do me a favor before we start. How far north can you see on the screen? Ping for me, please.
Yeah, Chovy.
All right. So technically, you can't see that. So just like Rob just said, you guys aren't
Yeah.
cheating. We're doing theory of the mind. You technically can't see that because that's beyond your vision.
I meant
No. When I said that, I mean I'm pointing into the sky. I'm looking straight ahead. I can
Yeah, this had
see
nothing
the
to do
sky.
with you. This had nothing to do with
Okay.
you. I was making sure that Chovy
all about you.
wasn't
Rob.
like metagaming what he could see, even though his character really can't see that.
Yeah, you metagamer.
Yeah. Well, not about you, Rob.
Okay, anybody else?
Why don't you game some meta?
Let's do it.
On you. How far
All right.
can I see, Brian?
So let's see. From there to there is roughly
About here?
130 feet. No. You can see about this far if you're looking kind of down at an angle, 45-degree angle down. That's about 60 feet right there.
Good to know.
All right. You guys good?
Oh, you know what I could do? If you guys want, I could Luca could go up and cast like cloud of daggers right here so that they get nailed if anybody tries to run up the stairs.
Okay, but do we get nailed if we run down the stairs?
Yes.
That might
It's a concentration spell. It's a concentration spell, so I can turn it off. Like I could cast it. I could cast it farther down so that if they decide that they're going to run up, they're going to have to run through the cloud. You just don't run through it until it's down.
Well, I have 40 movements, so if I
Tornado
get
tyrants
here,
run.
then
I mean that the nice thing about this spell is that the bad thing about it is that it's only 5 feet in diameter, so it doesn't work well in an open area. But in a clogged spot like this or a doorway, it works really well. But you're right, Gary. It won't let you run through it.
But are they going to be running through it? I mean, are they going to be running at us? I thought they were going to be down there with,
Well, I
their
think
range.
some of them but I think some of them have ranged. But there's going to be some warriors for melee. D&D never lets everybody be ranged.
Right.
Some guys are going to want to run up and get us. I don't have to do that.
And I need to point out something since Chovy, you said he has 40 feet of movement. It's not going from here to here, roughly, is
It's double
60 feet.
movement.
100%.
Yeah. Okay.
I get that. But if he puts it down here, the farther I can get closer, then it's only 10, and then I'm onto the platform. Is what I'm saying. The farther down I can get before I run out of movement and just get down there and get my ass kicked, where I get down there and start hitting people is always better.
Okay.
Yeah. I like
So-
the idea of putting that right there too. So as soon as they try to move in, they get it.
But at
And
the
that's
same
half our
time,
movement.
Yeah, but if Luca puts it on, I run down there. I gotta wait till it hits Luca's turn, then he can take it off, then they can kick my ass. So
Yeah.
it may not be a good idea. So we need to distract them so they don't see me coming down these stairs.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to light them up here as soon as I see them.
Yeah.
That might just be a good distraction.
What do you think, Luca?
Nice thing is that Luca goes really early in the turn. So Luca could cast that. They could try to run through it. And then if Chovy is in a position to need to run through it, at the beginning of next turn, Luca can stop concentration on it.
There you go. Yep. Okay.
He is good?
Yep.
Okay. All right, Luca.
Okay. Luca is in fact going to run up to here. And then around the corner, Luca is going to cast Cloud of Daggers right there. Should be 60 feet, almost straight down.
Okay, so if you're sticking your head around the corner, there's a torch lit there. So you can see them and say 5, 10, you're 15, so that'd be 30 feet. From that vantage point, they will be able to see you as well. So I'm letting you change.
Well, I'm
where you're
40,
doing
I'm
that from.
40 feet in the air, Brian.
You're 40 feet in the
How can
air.
I only
Oh,
be-
okay. Yep.
How
Sorry.
can I only be 15 feet? Yeah, but even if I was on the ground,
No, I was saying you were 30 feet.
I'd be more than 15 feet away.
Yeah, you'd have been 30 feet. That was my point. I didn't realize you're flying. I keep forgetting that fact.
Yeah,
Okay.
so they shouldn't be able to see me because they shouldn't be able to see me.
Yep, I'm with you.
Yeah, so I'm going to cast it right there. It's a Cloud of Daggers. I don't know what you want to do from a marking perspective.
I'll grab
Cloud of
something
Daggers,
up.
I will cast it for you. That's what it looks like.
I'll use one of these spell tokens for now just to represent that.
I say that's what it looks like, but it looks like it didn't actually.
Is that where you want it, or you want it 5 feet to the left?
Nope, that's exactly where I want it.
Okay.
Where the moonbeam is, yep.
Okay.
I don't know why it's not printing out the spell card. It's a cube of 5 feet on each side. Fills the air with spinning daggers in a 5-foot cube centered on a point that I chose. Creature takes 4d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or it starts its turn there.
No save. Wow.
No save.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anything
All
else,
right,
Luca?
so that's what it's doing. Luca is then going to use the last 5 feet of its movement to fly over top of this little thinger, and he's going to cast. He's going to recast Bardic Inspiration on Art.
On Artie?
Yeah.
Okay, you cut out for a second.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Someone's already got a
Sorry,
mark.
yeah, he's casting it on Artie.
All right. Then it for Luca?
That is it for Luca.
Okay. Okay, Artie.
Okay, Artie's going to move up. And I think it was Chovy that was pointing out, said he was pointing out where they were located. I'm going to move up, looking in that general direction, trying to figure out what exactly. And as soon as I see him, then I'm going to cast my fairy fire. So, as
Yes,
I
you're
move
staying
up,
40 feet up, just like Luca, poking your head out, shooting fairy fire down over whatever you see down there, right?
right.
Okay. All right. So I will move them off the GM layer and give them something that shows they're glowing.
And that is a dex save. So,
Oh, yeah. I got to do saves for them. Let me do that first. All right. So 1, 2, 4. Let's see if I left their names in the saves. Dex save?
dex.
Okay. So I need to make 2 of these. Okay, and then the other one is one of these. Should not have been an advantage.
He's an Orc Berserker for the record.
Okay, and this one. Oh, got one more than that, plus that one. All right, deck save. Hey, another name shows up. Good job, Brian.
He's the champion.
And then, lastly, but not least, let's give this guy away. There we go. Yeah, let's put names in all of them.
He's a Drake. We don't know what the first two are, though.
Okay. All right. So
Bet you they're orcs.
first one succeeded. This one failed. So I'm going to put him on the token layer. Okay. And then the third one rolled a 13. So he is now glowing. Put him on the token layer.
Now they're all glowing, Brian, but
No, one of them
two-
passed.
the two of them that failed are not. They're only outlined in light. I'm sorry, in purple or blue or violet light. But the people that failed it also emit light. So if you read that, it says they're also outlined in light if it fails a dex saving throw. So each object in a 20-foot cube within a range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light. But then the ones that fail are also emit light. So they're like their own torches.
Okay, so that doesn't make sense like anything I've ever done before. So if they succeed, you don't have advantage on them. I see what you're saying by that, but I've just never seen it ruled that way. And if they pass it, then you don't get advantage on the attacks against them.
No, but they can't be invisible.
Oh, okay, that's your point. Okay, yeah. All right, so let me give all the ones that failed little markers on their tokens. So hold please. Those are the ones you have advantage on. I'll give them yellow, whether you like yellow or not.
All right.
Almost there. Roll 20 is kind of lagging. Doing that from else,
Some
me.
Eldritch blasts.
All right, so still theory of the mind. Those of you that can't see around the corner can't see these. So, okay. All right, there we go. So that was yours. You saw them for a brief second when you cast that.
Yep.
You can move yourself back out there if you want, Artie, if you didn't already see them before.
Okay. And then, well, actually, I was going to move down, and then as soon as I cast that, I was going to move back out of the sight, out of sight of them. So.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I said you can move your token just so you can see where they are.
Oh, okay.
So since you would have seen them when you cast it, and you can move yourself back. There's no danger with this. I'm just saying you can move out there so you can see what you cast it on. Now move yourself back.
I got you. Thank
Okay.
you. Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, that's it for Artie's turn then.
That's it.
Okay. All right, you guys watch as now that I've given away, the Drake, now the torch in his mouth, and he flies up this direction. And arrows fly. Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
I was also holding an attack action.
Was it ranged? If it was, you
Yep,
can do it.
It was.
It's not your turn yet.
No, but I'm just saying I was holding an action from my last turn. In case anything popped up and within visual.
Oh, that's true. You were.
Okay. All three of them are at Artie. Okay, so 1, 2. Oh, look at that horrible roll.
Yep.
And then I've got one of these guys.
Where are the arrows coming from?
The darkness.
They were able to see him?
Pew, 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 pew.
That's why, again, the little Drake is now flying around with a torch in his mouth.
Oh, I see what you're doing. I don't like that Drake.
Okay, so I'm assuming the 19 and the 20 both hit you, right, Artie?
Correct.
Okay, so on that second one, you can see on there on a hit, you're pushed 5 feet back. if you are concentrating on fairy fire, I need you to make a concentration save. I can't remember if that's concentration or not. I think it is. It is.
It is.
Okay. So
Yeah.
DC 10 or half the damage. So it looks like it's just DC 10 for both of them.
Sorry, con save.
Correct. No, it's not a con save. It's a
Concentration check.
So just click on
Roll 10 or higher.
Where's concentration?
I can't, my brain is like mush right now. What is concentration? Is it con? Just straight up con? Not a save though.
Is it?
Yeah, just click on con.
Check. Because if he fails the check, that means he got distracted enough where he drops concentration on the spell.
Okay. Roll 20 on the first one. Roll it again for the second attack. Okay, you maintain concentration.
All right.
Okay, so this guy is going to continue to fly. Let me double check his movement speed. It's quite a bit.
So I took 18 points of damage. No, I'm sorry.
He took 8
8.
plus
14
6, so 14. I'm gonna say that's as far as it can go, but it veers off this direction a little bit. So he has a torch in his mouth. So he is just a sitting duck at this point. Okay, so anybody
do
else
I
that
take
can
my
see?
reaction?
Oh, yes,
attack?
you can. You can.
It would have been while he was still over the stairs at his closest range. So the javelin of regret. Oh wait, why did I roll that at disadvantage? Yeah, doesn't matter, I guess. Still 13 to probably get a miss.
13 does miss. I want Artie, you give me a perception roll, disadvantage, see if you can tell what direction they came from.
Okay. Perception disadvantage. Ooh, that's not bad.
You would have saw that 2 of the arrows came from this general direction, from pinging, and one of them came from this direction. And I'm gonna rule the torch that's in his mouth can't quite reach Chovy, so Chovy, you're still in the darkness. Okay. All right, and that is that dude's turn. Actually, he didn't need to do anything on his turn. He can use a dash. Yeah, so he can move further. Yeah, I like that. All right, so then he darts downward 40 feet, and he darts underneath the stairs. So now you guys aren't, does he want to do that? That's stupid. They want to be able to see him. So no, he's just going to stay right where he is and get shot probably. All right, Breeza, want to kill the Drake?
So for the record, concentration check is a Constitution saving throw.
Is it really? Okay, I stand corrected then. I apologize.
I made it. It works.
Yeah.
But just because, both of these characters will need to do concentration saving throws.
And has it been that long since anyone's rolled one? Jeez. Okay. Regardless, Breeza. What you gonna do in your turn?
5, 10, 35. Breeza still invisible, still in the air, is now here with her normal movement. I'm assuming, Brian, that I can't see down.
Correct. Yeah, those are beyond your.
Right? I can't see this stuff down here.
Correct.
Okay.
And you can't see these guys. And you can't even see these guys. Well, they're glowing, so yeah, you can see them.
I can definitely see them. Okay, and then she is going to.
Are you staying up high enough so you're outside of the range of this torch, I'm assuming?
35. I'm invisible, Brian.
Oh, you're invisible. You don't give a shit. Yeah.
Torches fucking suck. I am flying. I am taking my dash action, and I'm flying down to about here. I am lower than this platform. I'm about. They couldn't see me if they looked straight over this way. They couldn't see me. I'm not at the same level as stairs. I'm a little bit below the stairs where I am right now.
Okay. Let me do this.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Just trying to figure out a better way to show you guys what this distance looks like.
The elevation is tough.
Yeah, it's 3D.
Yeah.
Let's do this. See if that helps.
I see the minus 40, so I'm assuming that it's minus 40 from our platform down. So it's 60 over and 40 down.
Yeah, all these
Which
arrows I'm
theoretically-
drawing is like from platform to platform, even though you may not be able to see the platforms, but I'm doing this for clarification for myself and for you.
Okay.
Okay, let's go with that for now. I think that covers most. We can do some rough math from where you are if you want. Okay, you went down 40 feet.
No, let's do the rough math. I don't want to. I don't want
Okay.
to. I don't know, crazy. I didn't use all of my movement there, and I did my dash. So
So again, all these arrows are assuming like they're going down at some kind of an angle. It's like from
Yep,
the corner of
that's
this platform to the corner of the other one. Okay, all right.
Yep, that's cool. So roughly away from that platform, then I'm probably 5, 10, 15. I'm probably about 25 feet away from that platform is what I'm guessing from where I am, even though I show is only 10 feet away from that platform.
Yeah, from this platform. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay. All right. I'm good where I am.
Okay,
That's
still
pretty simple.
visible. Slaughter.
All right. So we're gonna go. Go right here. Get the right adapter. And it's still shadowed, so I am. He's got an aura of light around him, this guy here, which would go out 10 feet. The torchbearer.
Sure, we'll say
Here.
that. You can see him.
So, right. So he still can't see me. If I'm outside of that 10-foot radius, I'm still in shadow. So I'm invisible to him.
Torch is 20 and 20. So 20 feet bright, 20 feet dim.
5, 10, 15. Yeah, so I'm outside of 20.
You're right on the edge of where that torch might start. If you move 5 more feet to the north, you're probably going to be in some of the dim light.
All right. So
Yeah, but dim light's fine for you.
Yeah, dim light's fine. So give myself a little bit of cushion. So he's got light. These guys down here, are they using any kind of torches or light?
If you want to see them, you're going to have to be right on the edge.
Oh, okay. According to this, I have line of sight on this guy.
I know you can see them, but yeah,
Oh.
that's like 40 feet down,
Right.
and you're not on the edge of the cliff here.
Okay. Well, I can see the Drake.
Yep.
So I will reach out and touch someone. And that is going to be. I don't think ambusher applies to ranged
Hit him-
attack. I need to
Hit him
check.
hard enough that he has to roll an acrobatics to keep that torch in its mouth.
If you take an attack action on the turn, which I did, you can additional. Okay. So I'll get 3 attacks on him as an ambusher. All right. So javelin 1 on the Drake.
I'll say if you get a crit, he's got to make a save to drop it.
You bet. 19 to hit for 8 points.
Okay, that obviously
2.
hits him.
25 for 5.
Damn!
And missed with the last one. 12 is a miss.
You can, son of a bitch, freaking gloomstalkers! You can throw 3 javelins.
First round only.
He's fairy fired, right?
Oh, that's right, he is. I got a yellow dot on him.
Oh wow.
That's
So I get
advantage.
advantage. All right,
All
so
right,
I'll just
so-
re-roll I'll re-roll all three times.
So the 19 and 25 was your first one. That's a 25 for the first hit. I'll take
Yeah,
the first
19,
damage of 8.
And then 19, 25, and 12 were the first 3. I'll just roll 3 more times and go from there.
I'll just roll one more time, and then the last one roll with advantage. Does
Oh,
that make sense?
okay. So I only hit 1 so far.
Yeah, the 25 and 19 was your first attack. 25 hit. Now
Right,
roll
so-
once normal, And the 12 and whatever you roll now will be advantage. Okay, 24, but I'm still going to take the first damage. 6 damage. He's still flying after that.
And now,
And now your last one you can roll at advantage.
Advantage. Got it. I see what you're saying.
Oh man.
With advantage, you rolled a 9. You miss.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong numbers.
Okay. And none of those were a crit, right? Even that 25 was a 19. Okay, that's NPCs have brutal critical or whatever it's called, improved critical. Okay. Anything else, Slaughter?
That should do it.
Okay. Chovy.
Chovy is going to move forward 10 right here. And he's going to throw 2 javelins at him with advantage because he's lit up like a bastard. Schwack!
At the flying dude.
Yeah.
Gotta meet it to beat it. So you hit him, and he drops, and the torch drops us 40 feet down.
First one? Did the first one take him out or take both hits?
The first one took him out.
Okay, then the second one I'll fire at this guy.
Okay. So actually, while you're doing that, you're visible to them.
Bring it on.
Actually, yeah, you were. You stepped close enough to where you're going to be in the light of that fire for a brief second. So they were all holding their action to charge when they saw something. So you'll get your attack off, but these guys are first going through the cloud of daggers, see if they survive that.
I'm right
Oh,
there.
technically, no, this one, let me double check. Do you have a bow? Yeah, it's the guy in the middle that charges. They were holding their arrow attacks. All right, so 2 arrow attacks, and this guy's going to charge through. So 44 without a save,
44.
right?
Nope.
You want to roll it? You want me to?
If I don't have too much lag, I'll do it. Yep. I'm on it. Pew. I made the pew noise, so therefore
I
I
heard
rolled it.
12 points. Okay. What kind of damage is that? Is it piercing,
Slash.
slashing? Okay, that's what I thought.
Slashing.
All right, Chovy, go ahead and get your attack off, and I'll have the 2 that I had the bows ready to shoot when they saw something.
Well, would it be just the other one that I rolled?
Oh, that's right. It would be. Sorry. I'm getting all confused here. So the 19 and then the 16 on this guy here.
Yeah.
16 does hit him for 6 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. And then they're both going to get longbows off. As I figure out where the hell I put their character sheet.
Disadvantage because they're shooting uphill, right? Well, seriously, like I'm not right at the edge. I'm back.
Well, it is only going to be for this attack because after this, their torch drops.
Disadvantage because you're in dim light.
Right.
If you're more than 60, and you're more than 60 feet away from the second one.
It's not disadvantage on range attacks.
It is too. That guy's more than 60 feet away. His dark vision doesn't go all the way up to.
I'm saying before this guy got hit, there's a flash of light.
Oh, I
they
see
can
what
see.
you're doing. I see what you're doing because the
So
torch was still up.
Right. So after this attack, they can't see anymore because the Drake dropped. They were holding their action. So
Stupid
that
torch.
19 for 6 and a 26 for 13. The crit's not set up right for that. Chovy, I'm assuming
Yeah.
both of you.
Yeah.
Okay, and then this guy 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Bonus action 5, 10, 15, 20. And he has hide armor and a shield, so he's only holding this in one hand. So Shablammy and Mrs. Badley, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Okay, and he is glowing. Okay.
Yeah.
Did he take the dash action, Brian?
He was holding his action to attack the first one. They have
To
Orcus
charge.
Aggression, which allows them to move towards their enemy as a bonus action.
Bonus action.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
I think that's everybody. Oh, no, this guy was holding an action as well. I forgot about him. So let's go and have him shoot at you. because he was also waiting. Actually, he's not going to shoot because he wants to fuck somebody up. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Roll 44 again. 25, 30. Bonus action 5, 10, 15, 20. $13 points. This guy looks like those first ones you guys fought. Meadow Knowledge, the Orog militants. I don't know if that name ever came up or not in the previous room. This is a bigger looking orc, more meaty. And he is going to try to tear into Chovy.
Eat my fish.
Wow, he can't do that one. Oh, he screams something at, well, you're not orc. He screams something to you. Slaughter, give me a history check to see if you recognize what exactly it is he's screaming.
Or
And
great.
try to lay into you with a great sword. Chovy.
Hey, Brian.
You've heard something about this. It's like some kind of a war cry that invigorates him. So Chovy, a 19 for 20, plus a little extra. Oh, plus another one. All right, and that is his turn. That's the extent of his movement. Okay. Chovy, you can now move again if you want. All that was a reaction to you showing up.
So they don't get an attack of opportunity, do they?
That is meta knowledge, but yes, that is correct.
Um,
You're a strategic type of fighter. You know how that works.
yeah. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm not gonna go very far. But I think I'm gonna. I'll move here. That's it.
Okay.
Now we got these two bitches up here. We'll mess them up.
Okay. I didn't skip anybody, did I? That was Chovy, the last one. Yep. Okay. All right. And then
The Jedi's.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay.
No, I didn't mean to do that. I'm clicking the I button, not the actual button.
Okay, I'm not watching. Okay. All right, that's their movement. Oh shit, look who's up next. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Oh, he's already called you out, Chovy.
They held their movement and their attack.
It's now his turn.
Yeah, but even if they're a reaction, they don't get to move and attack, do they?
No,
They
that's a
just
good
move
point.
plus use their bonus action plus attack. I
Okay,
thought
but
that was his turn.
You're correct. I stand correct. Take away the damage this guy did to you.
He's gonna come and do it this time.
So that was 21. Is that right for him?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So take back 21 hit points.
I did.
Okay. So it is now his turn. So he'll just try to repeat that. To do. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. So he's going to move to right here. And then he's going to swing at you with his great sword. Oh, son of a bitch. I'm assuming a 13 misses, right?
Missy, miss.
Okay, but he does
Oh,
get 2
that one
attacks.
sucked.
So he's got one more attack still.
But he can't do that again.
But he'll hit you with his second attack.
Yeah.
24 for 15.
I
And
wasn't
he's-
smart enough to rage, so
He's screaming an orc to for his men to rally to him. Okay, 1 minute to strategize.
Okay, Slaughter, I can make you. I can enlarge you if you're interested, or Chobi.
Yeah, that would be nice.
go
Okay.
for it,
That would help.
water.
Because it gives me bonus to hit, or actually more damage too, doesn't it?
Bonus damage. Yeah.
That works.
So
for me.
I've got. I'm down to like a third of my hit points, so I'm gonna hang back and try to support you guys. But yeah,
So I'm going to point out the obvious. These guys are glowing. How far does that glow? 10 feet? Is that right? Whoever casts Fairy Fire?
yeah, I can't. I think it's 10 feet.
Okay. So it means
That
pretty much
is-
anything within 10 feet of him has light on them.
10 foot.
Okay. You guys need to strategize anymore? You guys good? Still thinking?
I think I'm
Kill,
good.
Kill.
Kill.
And kill.
Okay.
Let's get
Luca.
advantage on this dude.
I don't know what Luca's going to do. Luca had some things in mind, but that dude moved too far inland. This. No, we can't. You guys are all too close. All right. Well, maybe next turn. This turn, Luca is going to cast on the big dude that is in front of Chovy, because I don't like him. Not Chovy, the other guy. I like Chovy because he smells like anchovies.
Do you like anchovies?
Like Mom used to make.
Just
Well, yeah,
like
he's
Mom.
a Gith. He's a Gith. You don't know what he likes. He's gonna. You hear a strum come out of the guitar, but the strum is it's off key, and it sounds like a whisper, and it dives deep into that idiot's mind, and DC 16. Actually,
The big
he's
bad,
going
I'm
to
assuming,
cast
right?
it. Yeah, he's going to cast this at level 2. He's going to upcast it. It's coming.
Okay, wisdom
DC 16
save.
wisdom save. It's not save or suck. So he takes half of that.
Half of 13 is 6. Okay.
And I think
Dissonant Whispers, isn't that a Depeche Mode song, Rob?
no.
Oh, okay.
No, I've
Wasn't it
seen them in concert.
Soundgarden?
I've seen them in concert twice, Gary. I know.
Anything else, Luca?
Right, and so he made a save, so he doesn't have to run away. I just was double checking what Dissonant Whispers did.
Okay.
And then with his, nope, he's going to save that. All right, that is Luca's turn.
This guy got choices. Let me double check what his choices are. He's going to run up here.
He's going to commit suicide and jump off the ledge.
He's going to
You realize it's all hopeless.
come running at Slaughter. I think he's
Yep.
holding a battle axe.
Oh,
But he tried to hit you with a pommel of it first.
Uh-huh.
I got it
Try.
set as a token action, so do it that way, Brian. Oh, son of a bitch.
And
I'm assuming 8 misses.
Yeah, no, 8 doesn't.
Okay, now he's going to try the traditional type, hit you with a sharp end.
Right.
Wow.
I don't think so.
He cries a little bit on the inside.
Yeah, I die a little bit on the inside because
Okay. He is glowing. So there's also 2 other attacks coming at. Oh, I guess they could have done that at Chovy as well.
No.
10 feet. No, he's glowing 10 feet. So I'm saying so both Chovy and Slaughter are in his fairy fire.
But he doesn't want to.
illumination.
So,
We
he
are
wants to shoot us.
illuminated.
okay, one at Slaughter, one at Chovy, disadvantage. You guys see 2 bolts shoot out of the darkness from this direction.
Uh-huh.
That's at Slaughter and at
Sure.
Chovy.
Nice.
Sorry, disadvantage. So that's the first row. I forgot to click on
That
disadvantage.
come down from down below. We don't know where that came
Out of the darkness over here.
over from over where. Sorry, I didn't see where you.
Friend.
And now I'll click on disadvantage. So that 23 was at Slaughter.
Oh, good.
I'm sorry, the 7 was because it's disadvantage, so it doesn't hit you.
Right.
This is at Chovy. Yeah, looky there. 2 crit
Yeah.
fails. Okay. And just because I do it to you guys, I'll make my Berserker roll a deck save, DC 10. Okay, he doesn't get hit.
That totally would have killed him.
Okay. That's his turn. Artie.
Marty is going to send in the enlarge reduce, or I'm going to enlarge slaughter.
Slaughter. So you're like Mario from Super Mario Bros., right?
Yep. And then I'm going to move further back because I'm squishy and I've been squished. So
Okay.
just try to hide a bit. That'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. That thing is.
It dishes me on AC, but it gives me an extra strength. Is that what that does?
Let's see. I thought it gave you an extra like
Target
1d4.
size doubles in all dimensions. Its weight is multiplied by 8. It's now a large creature. Until the spell ends, target also has advantage on strength checks, saving throws. Weapons also grow to match the new size. Weapons are enlarged, doing an extra 1d4 damage. No, it does not help your armor.
No,
I mean, I thought it dissed me in armor class, but helped me on to hit. But
It doesn't. It doesn't hurt you in armor class, but it gives you an
Alright.
extra 1d4 damage.
Awesome. Danke.
Okay. Reese's turn, unless I skip somebody. Nope, it's Reese's turn.
When do your little orc dudes down at the bottom get to go? I don't see them.
Say again. You cut out.
Your little orc dudes that are on the pedestal. I don't see when they get to go. They're not in the order.
Which guy's ping? What are you talking about? You don't see them in a turn order?
No,
Maybe because
one of them must be on the GM layer.
yeah, it's on the GM layer. They go somewhere after you, but before Luca.
Okay. I am going to fly over to here. I'm still in the air. I'm not right up against this guy. You know what? No, I'm going to fly to here. I have enough movement to go from here. And I am going to cast.
How high up the ground are you?
Spell. Oh, I'm down almost at their level. I'm just I'm almost touching. I'm just floating above the platform.
Right, so you're within dark vision of the platform, is what I'm saying, right?
Yep, for now.
Okay, all right. So
Well, I mean, I was
Luca
invisible
right
up until the point that I just cast this spell.
Okay. So this is the
So-
orc that succeeded on the fairy fire. That's the one that was on the turn order.
I don't care.
Okay.
This is I'm casting this as a 15 foot cube.
Wow.
So this is a cube that's going from here. It's covering all of this. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, and now I see it. It's gray. Okay, just couldn't
It's
see the gray
there.
very well.
So all three of them are involved in this. I need them all to make a Constitution saving throw, please. DC 15.
And if no one else is going to do it,
Thunder! Ba-da-da-da. She doesn't do that though. This isn't her.
yeah, but Luke is still humming it. Shit.
Okay, so I'll go clockwise, starting at the upper left.
So it's half damage for the ones that made it.
So 7 for the ones that succeeded. So this guy takes 7. Doesn't like it, but he's still standing. The second one failed. And since he crit failed, I'll give him 1 more extra point of damage.
It doesn't matter. He's going to be dead in a second. I'll tell you why.
He died on that one.
No.
This
Well,
guy,
his body got pushed 10 feet off the cliff.
oh shit! I forgot about that part of it. That is awesome. Hold on, Rob. How many inspiration cards do you have? 1. You're getting another one for that. That's good. I like that. Sucks for me, but that was pretty good. I like it. Rob, deal. Okay. All right. So this guy gets blasted. Can you control? How's it work? Like outward from the center of the cube? How's it work?
It's pushed. This is why I put the cube where I put it. It would go away from me.
Okay. That makes sense. All right. So this guy goes out here. Since it's kind of between the stairs. No, fuck it. He falls off. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna roll this behind the screen because it may not matter. Oh, he survived the first thud. There's some more stuff behind the scenes that I haven't had you guys do yet. Okay, and he's probably about 20 feet down right here, prone.
Is this like an International Man of Mystery where the guy's down there? He's like, I'm not dead yet. Can somebody come and help me?
Hello.
I'm not actually dead.
And this other guy, again, there's no save for that. It's automatic get pushed once they fail the save, right?
Yeah.
All right, so he takes that many. So is he still alive? You hear a very satisfying crunch as he falls off the edge.
Okay. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to Misty Step 30 feet straight up.
30 feet up. Okay, remind me of that. Oh shit, this might have helped earlier. I forgot about this thing. Where's the party token? Do I have a party token here? I don't, do I?
Oh, yeah.
No, just from a view standpoint. Oh, don't do that, Brian. You want to grab the actual token. Except it would help if I gave it like dark vision, right? You guys see that new part on the right side that pops up?
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that part would have helped me a lot earlier in the game.
Yeah.
I just not zoomed
Would've
out
helped
far
me
enough to
too.
see it. So now you can kind of see the 3D view of what this thing looks like as you guys are. So you guys basically came out up here, and where Breeza just took out a bunch of them was right here.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's Breeze's
that's
turn.
nice.
Okay.
So we're down there at the 3rd level?
No, you guys are all up here.
Okay.
Breeze's down here.
Yeah, Breeza's
Okay.
flying
Breeza
over
was
this
down
section
there,
right
but
here.
she's now 30 feet straight up.
Yeah, she's
She's
over
actually
this
up here.
platform.
She's actually up here now, above this
Right.
platform.
All right. Anything else for Breeze's turn?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Slaughter. By the way, I know it's 3.5 hours, guys. You guys want to finish this encounter, and then we'll call it for the night.
Yeah.
Works.
Okay.
All right. So I am enlarged. This is the big guy here who called for the other one.
Who cast enlarge?
I did.
That also gives me reach, does it not?
Hold on. Is that concentration?
It is.
Isn't fairy fire Did you cast fairy fire, or someone else cast that?
Oh, I
That
did
means-
cast it, but
Fair
yes,
fire's down.
down. Yep.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, it probably works in your favor
Yes,
after
it
you
does.
saw what happened before.
Uh-huh. So, but I also now have an extra 5 feet of reach, correct?
Read the spell. I don't know if it gives you 5 more feet or not. I don't think it does, but I'll
No,
stand
it just makes
corrected.
you, just makes you bigger.
Okay, so it doesn't increase my reach. All right, so I still have to. So I will. I will step up
Move for advantage.
here, and we're going to say hello to my little friend.
Being big, is that flanked?
Is he flanking diagonal there?
If you move down one more, I'll give you flanking. No, I meant like
There?
right here. But if you do that, you're stepping away out of his reach. He's the one that
Here.
this
Yeah, I
the
don't
guy
know
that
you want
wasn't
to do
engaged
that
with you.
for an opportunity attack. I don't know if you.
Right. If you move there, this guy would get an opportunity attack.
I'll just stay here.
Okay, that's what I thought.
All right, 2 attacks. Say hello to my friend. Let's see.
10.
Damn it. All right. I'm going to rush out. The hell.
You're attacking the big guy here, right?
Yeah.
Big bad. Okay, that's what I thought.
Does your sword say your doom or you're dumb?
Damn it.
Don't-
Well, every
don't
time
you
I
have-
try to attack with my giant great weapons master, I roll shitty.
That's the penalty.
Yeah,
You
well,
didn't
no,
have
I'm
your-
rolling shitty as well. So
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I have a +8 to hit, and then -5, so it's still plus. Technically, it's still +3. So
Your larger size seems like disorienting you and your attacks. You're not quite used to it yet.
not a problem. So yeah, that's 1 and 2. I'm done.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Chovy.
Anchovy's going to go here for the advantageousness. And he's going to Magma Warpick. What kind of armor is this dude wearing?
Let me double check. I'm pretty sure he's wearing metal.
Excellent.
I should take it away since I gave it to you so many times fighting the guys in high, but that's fine. You can still get it. Yeah, he's plate mail.
Excellent. So I'm going to use the old
He's decked out.
Magma Charge on the old Magma Warpick.
Did you have one? Yeah, we said you had one left. That's right. Yep.
Yep. Magma! For 24.
23 definitely hits for
24.
24. He does not like that, but he is obviously still standing.
And no magma, but a Warpick.
Okay, 24. That hits as well.
For 9.
That 2 is not including.
Oh, yeah, no, it gets fire anyways.
Oh, it doesn't normally do fire? Okay. All right.
No.
7, 9. Okay. Takes 9 more. Okay.
And
still standing.
yeah, and Chovy just rips a big fart, and the fire that's on him ignites and causes more damage.
Okay.
No, okay, no, that's it. That's it for the Chove, the Chovinator. But is he he's got to be bloodied? I hope.
Yeah. In old school D&D terms, he is bloodied.
Excellent.
Okay. Is that it for Chovy?
That'd be the Chovinator.
Okay, the orcs are up. And your invisibility is gone, but you're 40 feet up. That's correct, Breeza?
That is correct.
Okay. Let's see. They saw something hit all these guys and then disappear up into the darkness. So they're going to come up with their eyesight looking upwards.
Why would they be looking upwards?
They saw you. They saw something blow their guys off of the platform here. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So they're
But then
looking
they saw
upward.
something disappear.
Yeah, because you went up out of their dark vision. Right? You didn't turn invisible again, did you?
I Misty stepped up.
Oh, you misty step. Okay, I'm sorry. I stand corrected. Yeah, so they saw something hit and then explode. So
They heard a very loud thunderclap. Kapango.
So I'm going to roll a d20. If they roll a 10 or lower, they're not going to advance. Okay, they're not going to advance. They're freaked out by what the hell just happened. So they're going to stay right there. But they got their bows ready. Let's see. Those guys aren't glowing anymore, so they can't see shit. Okay, so 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 16. Okay, none of you guys could see that because you don't have vision that far, but that's what they're doing. Okay, big guy with his awesome 3 on his initiative order. He's got choices. He has got choices. You know what, Chovy, he marked you. So he's just going to back up here. He's still within melee range of both of you, but no longer flanked. And he's going to try to tear into you, Chovy.
What even
You are
going there?
You are the one he marked. Ooh, does he want to do that? Hold please. Let me rethink this. You know what? He's changing his mind. He is going to take the opportunity attack from... Actually, he doesn't need to. He can move right here. He doesn't need to take opportunity attack. He's going to take that same move he tried before on you, Chovy. Wow. I'm assuming 27 hits you, right?
Yep, for half of 15.
Nope. Silvery barbs. Wait for that.
That's not Breeza that cast it. That's Luca that cast it, for the record.
Okay, so he's got to re-roll that, right?
Yes, he does.
Okay. Ah!
Oh shit!
All right, so re-roll.
damage
I'm gonna
is
burn
better.
it. I'm gonna burn a card.
Make him
So that he
re-roll it
has to
again.
re-roll it again.
Oh
Okay.
shit!
Did you already burn the card?
Yeah, it's already placed.
Okay. All right, another great sword attack. Holy shit!
Oh,
3 in a row.
Okay, is it half of the first damage?
No, it's still the first damage. 15
Okay, so
damage.
it's only half.
Okay, and then you're
I'm
pushed.
raged.
It's only pushed 5 feet, not 10 feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Chovy,
All right, so
you have advantage on your next attack because of that silvery barbs.
Okay, you're pushed 5 feet back this direction.
Yeah.
And now he'll take his opportunity attack from Slaughter if you would like to take it. He's going to advance towards Chovy. So Slaughter.
3D.
kill it! Oh yeah!
20 hits him for 25. Holy shit.
That's more because I got a D4 extra damage.
That's right.
Okay, roll your d4.
Woohoo!
Nice.
So 28
Where the
total.
hell you going, Pipsqueak?
Okay, so I got to do math. The great weapon master damage is the same type of damage as the weapon. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay. All right.
It's not like a smite.
Okay, and same thing for that d4. It's the same type of damage, right?
Correct.
Okay, so it's 28. Okay. He does not like it, but he is still standing. He's a champion for a reason. Okay, and he still has a second attack. Oh, I forgot an extra D8 anytime he hits you, Chovy. So also this additional 5 for that first attack.
Of that or full 5?
It's the same type of damage, so it'll be half of that. And he gets his second attack now.
Better not be at 27, Brian, or I'm going to call BS.
You can roll over top of that all day long. I can't believe it either.
Brian, you're cheating.
Let me do it again. Oh, okay. See, 26. We do it another time? Okay, there you go. There's a shitty one. So the 27 for 22 damage.
I'm
Chovy?
not getting pushed again, am I?
No, this is just a normal great sword attack.
Okay.
But you can probably figure out what's coming next.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to
Okay.
stay there.
All right, that is his turn. Okay, 1 minute to strategize, folks. Go.
We should probably kill that guy.
That'd probably help.
Well, I would
Yeah.
suggest he be the first one to go down. The minions we can handle. That guy needs to go.
Yeah.
Agreed.
What do I got here that can do that?
Well, I'll hit him with my firebolt
Yep.
because I've got a concentration up. So
Gary's got advantage on his next hit.
Oh, yeah. I've got.
Oh, that's
the.
true. You've got that too.
Yeah. So I'll use that. That's a D8. So hopefully we can take him down.
And if you're using that for an attack, no, there's nobody up against him, so that's not going to. If there's anything against anybody up against him, they would take damage.
Oh, so don't use it.
No. Use it. Use it if you need it. Absolutely do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna do that. Brisa's gonna do something. I don't know what she's gonna do, but she doesn't like these guys. She likes pushing people. She likes pushing people off the stairs really bad. She's got a few mana points left, and she really likes pushing people off the stairs.
Anything else?
Nope, let's do it.
Okay, Luca.
All right. So Luca is going to. That guy's taking damage. So Luca is going to. He strums the lute, and just this big gong sound comes out.
Is that the big bad,
DC
right?
16. DC 16 or 13 damage.
Wisdom save.
Fucker.
So that's all or nothing, right?
Yeah, because it's a
cantrip. Yep.
Because it's a cantrip. Then as a bonus action, he is going to. There it is. Nope. As a bonus action, he is going to give Chovy Bardic Inspiration. His last one.
Okay. I'll give you another little blue dot because you like blue dots, right?
Does that give me all of my hit points back?
It's like the Walmart super special. You get the blue light special going on there.
That's it for Luca.
Okay. That guy.
Actually, Luca is also going to move back and say, "Hey, Artie, what's up? How you doing? What's going on?"
Okay. Let's see here.
Son of a gun! I could have used that Bardic Inspiration in my last attack that I missed both times.
Yours
here.
Yours
Probably
expired,
would've
didn't it? Didn't
Yeah, you
yours
don't
expire?
have one anymore. Yours expired. They only last for 10 minutes.
Oh, I thought. Okay, never mind.
Okay, he's going to do this as a bonus action onto Slaughter.
All right.
Damn it. I forgot. I set up as a token action. Quit doing that, Brian. Look how shitty he rolled.
Oh, it's a shame.
Okay, but now he's going to try to use the sharp end of the stick.
Right.
That's better.
That it hits for 10 points. Oh, you almost used up all of my temporary hit points. Oh, no.
Yeah, move again.
I just kind of grin.
Right about there. That's his turn. Artie.
Okay. So Artie is going to say, in the name of Elvin Kand, I condemn you. And
say it again. I didn't quite understand. He had quite a inflection on that, or a certain. Say it again, Don.
In the name of Elvin Kand, I condemn you.
That does not sound like a high elf. That sounds like a low elf.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I'm trying. I suck
like
at it.
Florida Bayou elf.
Yeah, Southern U.S. elf.
I was going to say Mississippi elf, but yeah.
Alabama. Yeah.
Alabama. Yeah, Bama elf. Yeah, that's
And
about
then
right. That's a
here's
Bama elf I ever heard.
my 1d8, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So make your
16.
attack a 16 on the big bad, right?
Yep.
Okay, 16 does not hit.
Fuck. Okay.
Anything else, Artie?
That's all I got.
Okay. You can
Take
get
your
rid of
blue
the.
dot off.
Yeah, take the blue dot off.
Yep.
Okay, Breeza.
Brisa is a little bit too far away from those guys to thunder wave them because she's got to move close enough to be able to get to them. And I'm assuming, oh, hold on,
What's the range on it?
20, 25. The range on it itself is
60, isn't it?
no. It's a cube. It's a cube in front of her.
Ah,
Okay.
15-foot
It's not
cube
shattered,
originating
it's
from
thunderwave.
her. So
Got it.
she's got to get near them. She's got to get near them. She'd have to get here. I think she could actually do it actually. If she flies diagonally down to here, because she's got 35 feet of movement, 5, 10, 15, 20. That's only 25 feet of movement. If I hypotenuse this, she would be able to get to these two guys, no problem.
Yeah.
but at 60 feet is
Hypotenuse.
you got to give them 15 feet of them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you guys will both be able to see each other.
Well, she's floating right there, but she's going to Misty step out of the way in a second anyway. This is what she does. So she is once again casting Thunder Wave. What's the next word, Gary?
Thunder.
They were holding their attack action, so you guys both get your attacks off.
Okay.
And then where's the other guys?
They're bowing.
It should not be disadvantaged. It should have been normal.
They both missed because she cast shield.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Weezer.
Her armor class is a 23 with shield.
All right. On saves. Come on. Con. Ah. And then the other guy, does he have better con? Probably not. I think they're the same.
Shaka Khan.
See you
Son of a
later.
bitch. They are exactly the same. All right, so they take 7 points of damage first, right? Then they get blasted off of the stairs. If you haven't figured it out yet, that was their motive. But it didn't quite work out. You guys never came down. So
What their motive was that they wanted to get pushed off the stairs?
no, that they were
succeeded.
trying to do that with you guys, but you guys never came down the stairs.
They fully succeeded.
All right, and then they fall. Okay, this guy takes that much. That guy takes that much. Let's see. Did they survive? Oh, this guy did. The guy on top falls. Not quite a satisfying thud, but a thud nonetheless. He is prone. And then this guy took. Oh, wow, he's still alive too.
Yeah, but where are they? At the very bottom?
Well, look at the map on the right side.
They dropped 20 feet, Gary.
Somewhere in here.
Oh. Okay. So they got to go all the way down here to get back onto this.
They can shoot us with their bows still,
They
but only if
broke
they
all their
can see
fingers.
us.
They broke all their fingers. There's no way.
Okay. Anything else, Breeza?
Brisa Misty steps up and out of the way back
Okay.
to where she came from.
Slaughter.
Let's see.
Hit the little fella because I got an advantage on this next guy.
Well, I'm going to hit this guy once here, hopefully put him down, then I can attack the other one. So, Hassan Chop.
I got that reference.
That's two. It's at 18. 18 does hit.
For 21.
For 21. Ooh.
Plus
He is
4,
looking staggered, but he is still standing.
plus a D4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So close,
So close.
but not enough.
All right. Well, I'm going to take him out for my second attack. No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
Nope. I
You,
did.
you think he looks like staggered, like a easy hit, and that last second he kind of fools you and
Staggers.
steps it. Yep.
He staggers aside due to blood loss.
Yeah.
Use your card if you want to re-roll it, Slaughter.
Oh, you know. I keep forgetting about that. Hang on.
Yes, no, maybe.
Yeah, I'm going to use a card. I just got to pick.
Okay. Reroll it.
Hold on.
Burn your card, then reroll it.
Card burned. Great sword re-rolled. Nope.
Thank you for your card
Oh.
donation, Slaughter. I appreciate
No, you know what? One more.
it. Burn all your cards just to kill this guy off.
Oh wait, no. You know what? You have to play a card at the beginning of your turn, right?
Inspiration card, you can play it any time.
All right. So then I will just I'll play this card for next. Actually, you know what? No, I'm just gonna leave it as it is. I'll get him next time. No one's dying.
Okay, so what are you doing?
I am
Except for Chovy.
Jovi's dying. I thought he said he had it.
Oh, I'm gonna finish this guy. I'm not.
Oh, screw it. I'll burn the card. Kill this guy off.
There
You go.
Then I'll step over here and
It's like
be
you-
ready.
You,
Well,
you, can,
I actually-
you
I
envision
killed
your
him.
swing in your mind. Like the first one, nope, that won't hit. And you do it again. Nope, that way won't hit. I'll do it like this.
Because I killed him, I now get an extra attack. Great Weapon Master.
Hold on, don't
And
you're
I-
not on top of him. Move back a little bit.
The click to grid is odd with the anyway. So one more attack on him. Nope. Oh wait, but I get advantage.
Yes,
Oh,
you do.
Yay!
For 12, he is still standing.
All right, Jovi, let's do it.
Nineteen still hits him. So what all is going on here?
16.
All of it.
16 points.
16 points. Okay, they got piercing, fire, and the rage is same as your weapon as well. Ooh, he is barely standing.
Kick him.
He looks pissed, Chovy. 24 is your second hit. You want to describe how you kill the guy that was just about to kill you?
So the first hit was an overhand down. The second one was an upswing right into the balls, and I knocked his testicles out his mouth, and he just dropped to his knees and fell over to the left dead.
Nice. Okay. Anything else, Chovy?
Chovy is then going to I'm just going to go 5, 10, 15, 20 over to here just to get a better view of what's going on, and that's it.
Okay. All right. These orcs are all fucked up. Okay, I tell you what, everyone roll me a d20. Should be one more, I think.
Do you want me to
Bob's
roll it
gonna
twice?
roll twice.
Yeah, one for each character. What I was asking. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so do this times
Reese is the
5.
12. The 16 is Luca.
All right, so the 12 goes against the 15. The 9 goes against the 11. 17 against the 6. 12 against the 7. And 16. So 3 of them drop dead. And the other 2 are going to flee. And that's what we're going to call the encounter. You guys okay with that? Or you want to actually finish them off? The rest of them are just like all the archers and shit. You guys
I
cool with that?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
we're
cool.
approaching the 4-hour mark. So
I'm
I was
good
going to
with
try to wave
cool.
the hand and say you took out the rest of them.
Can we move
It was
everybody
inevitable.
back onto the central platform?
You mean back up here?
Yeah.
That's fine.
So our goal is to plug the leak, right? So do we need to go to the bottom of the stairs and find how they got into this point? Is that what
Right.
our next goal
Yeah,
is?
that's what the council voters set you guys up to do, to go down below the monastery and find out where the breach was. Again, they just assumed it was from the crystalline vines that ripped all these new tunnels through the mountain. You just got to
Yeah.
find it somewhere and then figure out if you can collapse it, block it, whatever.
Yeah. Why don't we make some dynamite and blow one of these staircases and just call her a day? I'm just kidding. Or find the keystone of one of these arches and just remove it. No.
Why don't we just bash our staff down on the bottom and say, "You shall not pass"?
You shall
Yeah.
not pass. And that end of it. That's the end of it. It's done.
Well, you guys can think about that between now and next session. Right now, I'm going to call it, and this is where we'll pick up in the next session. Okay. Amongst these orc, I'll just roll it real quick. If you're going to search their bodies, you find 120 gold pieces worth of loot they got on them. Nothing magical. They got great swords, shields. That one guy was wearing plate mail, not magical. So if that plate mail can help anybody, you're welcome to that. For this dude right here that was wearing it. This guy had a battle axe. Oh yeah, and you will also discover a different type of bow that I found in this 4E module. I had to actually Google it. It's called a belly bow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I wondered what the hell that was that you were shooting.
Yeah,
it
same
in.
here.
So you have to Google it. It's actually kind of interesting. But it was in a module like this. These are the ones that allow you to basically, if you hit, it pushes you back 5 feet.
I don't have a bow. Just saying.
Okay.
Now, I will say that this is something you probably requires you like special training on how to shoot it. Otherwise, you're not going to be proficient at it.
But
I have a big
pushes
belly.
the shooter back 5 feet or the target back 5 feet.
If they shoot you and if it hits you, you get pushed back 5 feet.
Oh, okay.
So, cat's out of the bag. That's what they were going to try to do if you guys ever came down the stairs.
Got it.
So
Oh,
that's-
but instead, I turned the thunder step tables on them.
Yeah.
You did. I didn't realize
Take
I'd
that
have
one away.
half of my PCs be able to fly in this encounter as well.
Yeah.
Five thunder and Jesus.
Well, it's crazy how the two of us are pretty close actually on what we can do. And I think
Well-
it's actually pretty cool because we support each other.
Well, Brisa's a wizard artificer. She's
Yeah.
she's both. She's a
So-
multi-class.
Chovy, how close were you? I don't know how far down you got in hit points. I know you got pretty close, didn't you?
Yeah, I think I was down to 24.
Oh, you were still good.
I wasn't bad. If
I-
that 20 had stuck, I would have been down to 12.
I'm down to 13 right now, so
That's right. You got hit a couple of times with those
Yeah.
archers.
yeah.
That was good. That was good playing on you guys. Take out the Drake and put out the both of the lights, the braziers.
Yeah.
Then I just thought on the fly about, okay, they're going to give this Drake a little torch and have him fly up there, and he's probably going to die really quick, but at least give him a few shots off. So that was fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I did. I had fun with it.
Yeah.
Slaughter would just throw up his healing spirit again, so that while we're anyone
Let's
who's hurt would
let's
just-
hold off on that. Let's do that at the start of the next session.
Sounds like
Okay.
a plan.
There's
Yeah.
going to be a lot of rolling involved. Again, it's been 4 hours. I will let you guys go to sleep.
I'm jumping
And,
in and I'm not getting out.
We'll pick this up
All
in
right.
2 weeks, guys. Thanks, guys.
All right.
All right.
Yep.
Take care.
That
Thank
was
you, Brian.
fun.
Good night, everybody.
Night.
Good night.